On a spring day, New York City. Slightly cloud-covered sky. The uh, the spring showers seem to be showing their face today. Not quite raining yet, but you can sort of feel it in the air that it might be coming. Um, about a little after noon, maybe 2 o'clock is the time of day. The camera zooms in through the streets of New York, cutting corners, taking alleyways. We find ourselves coming upon the back of a man in a trench coat pushing a cart down an alleyway. And as we come around to see his face, Cade, if you would like to,
Troy.
Troy, if you would like to describe your character.
Yeah, so you see imagine a 10-year older me. Just not as handsome, maybe, because he looks pretty rough. He's been on the streets for a couple of years. And yeah. He's got an old army jacket on, you know.
Army
Yep. Old army jacket. Old camo jacket.
Loser.
Okay, Marine Corps then. Whatever. Okay.
No, I'm joking.
He's got a camouflage jacket on from the service with a couple of patches on it. Real dingy. You know, his clothes are obviously street warm. Got a few holes. One of the pockets are torn. Real greasy, long hair, thick beard. Lots of gray. But his eyes are sharp. You can tell that he doesn't miss anything living on the streets like this. So nothing escapes his gaze, so to speak.
Troy seems to be walking with purpose, and maybe been walking for an hour, 2 hours, maybe now. He knows when spring comes, the rains come. So, without a home to live in, he likes to find shelter in the most unseen but still livable spaces. And across from him now, coming out of the alleyway, we see Grand Central Station across the street from him as he begins to make his way towards Grand Central. He's found that some of the abandoned tunnels here provide nice shelter and accommodate quite a few people that he's met in his past that are accommodating to him, not hostile, and will allow him space within the tunnels to live. As we pull away from Troy making his way down into Grand Central, we zoom across city to see Officer Naomi. Naomi just received a phone call. Seems to be hanging up a payphone. Something not many people use these days. I see her hanging up the payphone and then walking to the corner of the street. And she pulls out her phone and makes another phone call to a phone call of her own to how do you say your name, Tor? Elena. Okay. Makes a phone call to Elena.
My niece.
Yes.
You call your niece.
Okay, I'm just making it work.
Say that you may have some information on her mother or a lead, and that you want to move up your weekly lunches to tonight.
All right, I'll be there. Where do we have our lunches? I assume we go to the same place every week. Some
Um,
bistro somewhere.
No, you guys mix it up. You usually meet on Sundays. You get mimosas. You do like a little Sunday brunch, but it is Wednesday.
Wine drunk aunt.
If my niece is old enough to drink.
I mean,
Yeah,
you could be
she's
the
in
younger
college.
sister.
Yeah, there could be some weird families, you
my
know,
mom-
like you don't have to be that big of an age gap.
Dude, I've known someone whose uncle was younger than them. So
I know the same. I was just asking. I'm just checking. I don't know.
How old is your character? You tell us.
I did
Her
not
her
realize
mother
that.
was your older sister. You
Mhm.
guys are about 6 years apart in age.
It's fair.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
would
probably
say if
like
it was 2, 3, 4, 25, 26.
3 or 4. I'm a
I was
graduate.
gonna say, so that would, because
Graduate school.
you're okay, so then I'm in my 4th year as an officer, so if I went to college and then,
Probably about 30. And I'm like 24.
okay, I can track with that. That makes way more sense. Thank you. You can continue your, my apologies.
No, you're good. We get the sort of split screen. Naomi talking to Elena. You guys make plans. If you guys want to describe what your characters look like as we're seeing this split screen unfold.
I mean, assuming we're related, I would say we probably
No
have similar
idea.
features. I would say just like average, like 5'4", probably. Hair done up in a messy bun always, and kind of like a scowl on her face at all times. Like she's kind of scrutinizing the world, trying to commit everything to memory, like in the way it looks and stuff. So she kind of looks mad all the time, but she isn't really. It's just resting bitch face. And I mean, I'd say mousy brown hair, about like past the shoulders when it's down. I'd say an athletic build, but not like strong, kind of on the leaner side.
And Elena is currently taking this phone call at Central Park in front of an easel where she spends most of her days painting.
All right. Painting
Okay.
ducks at the reservoir.
So let's see. Naomi is related to Elena, so she looks pretty similar. She's a little bit, just an inch or two taller. Same brown hair. She's a little bit more, not built, but she did have to, at least pass some physical fitness tests. So, a little bit not stockier, but she looks a little bit stronger. But she definitely looks really smart, or really short with all of her like equipment.
She looks a bit
One
bulky
day.
with the utility belt and everything
Yeah,
on.
Oh, and
and the hat. Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Now with
Oh.
the raincoat coming on.
Uh-huh,
outside.
uh-huh. Yeah, she looks like a short and stumpy now. But yeah, otherwise, looks about the same. But her hair is, usually like slicked back in her bun kind of thing that she has to wear. So you don't really often see it out of a ponytail or, loose and free.
Okay. Fast forward to your meetup to eat. You've decided, a late lunch, early dinner, maybe 4 o'clock is where you decided to eat. Naomi, you were uptown, just leaving the precinct for your Wednesday parolee hearing or meeting with your parolees, and Elena, you packed up and met up around 4. And you're at dinner. Naomi, you came across some information going through your sister's home. just trying to find anything that she left behind that might say where she's going, what she was doing. And this has been a few years now that she's been missing. And this is like the 10th, 11th time that you've been back to the house, combing it over, trying to find anything. And you think you may have found a receipt that, a place out of town, tucked away in a drawer that you don't think she would have frequented very often. So you just find it interesting. It's a receipt, and you have the location of the place. It has the address, a mechanic shop, and it's weird because your sister didn't own a car, and that's why this caught your eye. It's why did your sister need to go to a mechanic shop if she didn't own a car? So this is sort of the information and the things you guys, or what you tell Elena.
So do you think this place is like a ring? You know, she could have gotten wrapped up with the wrong people. What do you think? I don't know what to do with this information. Should we go there?
I mean, let's slow down a bit. Let's first we should probably haven't really had time yet to look into it, see what kind of place it is. If it has if it's a good front, if it even is a front. But if they look credible, or if it really is just like a place on a map and there's a receipt from there kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know what it means. Haven't had time to look into it, but it is definitely weird that she went to a mechanic shop even though she doesn't have a car. Did you know about a car that I didn't know about?
Who needs a car in New York? Like, this is just
I'm
dumb.
just
Like,
making sure.
I just walk around everywhere, like, or use
I'm
the
just
subway.
checking.
So did Mom. Like, this is so weird. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm just checking.
I don't know what she could have gotten into. If do I know if my mother was like doing any shady shit before she left or disappeared?
You have been at college, so you would go see your mother at your house, but you were staying in the dorms. You guys your mom lived in a high rise, not like the nicest of places, but where families live in New York, sort of thing. Everyone, community knows each other. A little south east of the island, but where you were going to college was on the upper side. So your family chose to get you a dorm there, so you wouldn't have to travel back and forth every morning on the subway, sort of thing.
And I'm assuming I'm an only child and Dad is out of the picture.
Yes.
Okay. But Dad is he like dead?
No, he
Don't
just
know
doesn't.
him.
You know him. He just doesn't live in the city anymore. He was tired of all the
They're
people.
divorced.
He wanted to get out of town. Yep, they are divorced. And he lives somewhere on the West Coast now. You're not sure. You haven't visited him. And it was about the time that you went to college that things sort of got rocky and they broke up.
Okay.
So recently. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was like 4 years ago.
That sounds around the same time.
4 years ago. Well,
and then she disappeared like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a couple years now that she disappeared 1.5, 2 years after they sort of split up.
And she didn't have like a type of job that would, make enemies.
No, she worked as a ticket collector in a parking garage.
Yeah, it's not like she could have really made. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't.
But we'll have to check it out. I just don't know how long I can wait. How long do you think you are gonna have to wait to get any information about this?
Well, Did the call I received relate to this, or was it about something else, or was it a random phone call?
The call you received was about something completely different. This was on your mind. You needed to talk to your niece today. That phone call that you got had nothing to do, but you're on your detective path. You know, you're trying to follow any leads that you can. Becoming a detective would greatly increase your chance of finding your sister, and that's your motivation and drive.
That's fair.
So that call you got earlier today was more of a lead on something you're currently working on in the force.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me some time to look into this a little bit from my end. Let me see if I can either take a trip out there or see what I can, ask around and see if anybody knows this place. But give me some time. I just wanted to kind of keep you updated about what I found. I thought it was odd. I wanted to see if you knew anything about it, or if you'd heard of the place. Have you heard of the place?
Have I heard of the place? Probably not, because I don't have a car either. I'm sure.
One second.
I mean, maybe you know somebody from college who worked there. Or you heard of it.
I'm at the Institute of the Fine Arts, so I'm not sure if my immediate classmates would be.
Some of the artsy ones work in a mechanic shop.
Let me, if you want to roll a history check, it's sort of out of the city, but you may have seen
people that live in the city don't leave the city, so
you may have seen advertisements or billboards for it, so if you want to give me a history check.
Is that an intelligence-based roll? Or a wisdom?
1 second. History is intelligence-based.
Oh, okay, cool. So it'll be a 13.
13. You've been to some bars downtown, and you remember going to the bathroom, you see advertisements of all over the place, and you remember the logo of the same logo that's printed on the receipt. It's sort of a tire with like flames coming off of it and a wrench between the tire. So you've only seen it in that sense of like a logo around town.
From that logo, can I think like this is more of like a body shop, like
it's sort of like a body shop.
Yeah, rather than an actual mechanics.
Exactly. People would bring their cars here to tune them up instead of a normal fix. Yeah.
Fancy fire.
Is it like they get the paint, they get freaking who knows
the lift,
whatever,
the tires,
the lift and all that lift packages and shit.
From the logo, you glean it's more of a tune-up shop rather than just a normal mechanic shop.
Okay.
They're
not just changing oil in it.
Fair. I don't see why Mom would have any business being here, but who knows? Maybe she was dating someone who worked there, but I don't. Would that be a possibility?
Did I think or know that she was dating anyone?
Not to either of your knowledge.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's as much a mystery to me, but I figured I'd just let you know, see if you knew anything about it. I'll look at it from my end.
I've seen ads for it, and usually those types of places wouldn't, advertise.
Yeah, it must be
bad front.
Pretty legit, at least if they can afford to advertise. So.
What if I know you're probably gonna say no because the system, but we all know the system is slow as shit. What if I went to scope it out? Just from a safe distance,
It's not going through the system, it's going through my system. So let me just get some feelers out, see if I can find anything.
Work for the NYPD. That system is very slow.
It's not going through that system. I'm just give me some time. Give me a week or two.
Fine.
Let me just
cool
your jets. Give me a minute.
This is our first lead in 2 years. Come on.
Yeah. Calm your soul. Give me some time. Let me.
Fine. Okay. I won't do anything stupid.
Whose version of stupid? Your version of stupid or my version of stupid? Can we just not do anything? that you might think is smart and I think is just not do anything.
Sure. Yeah, that.
I'm gonna pretend like I
won't go
believe you.
check. This is
Naomi,
perfect
you
aunt
take-
and niece.
You take a bite of your carbonara and you look at your watch and it's 5:45.
I gotta go.
Is this the Wednesday?
This is a Wednesday.
That Wednesday?
Mhm.
Fuck. And how far is the place that I'm supposed to be going to dinner with Kurt?
Where's the place? I gotta go.
All right, so you guys are uptown right now. Getting to using the subway system.
Jesus.
Um,
I'm gonna be late. No doubt.
Well, you probably have a car, right? Or
Why would I? And I mean, do I get to
Huh.
use my cruiser off duty? Do I get to keep it or no?
no, off duty. You.
Yeah.
The car system in New York for police officers is a shared system, so you
Ta-ta.
check out a vehicle like you check out
When it's needed.
Your
Yeah.
sidearm.
Okay.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no, that's not a. Oh
Yeah, you
shit!
do
I'm
have a
gonna be late.
vehicle at disposal, but you will have to go to the precinct to use it.
This is not a precinct. I don't want them to know where I'm going. Just.
If you remember
Anyways.
from your letter, Elena,
Elena.
Didn't you pick
said,
this name?
no, you did.
I did? Oh,
Yes,
I
you
thought
did.
you did. It's
No, I
Elena,
didn't.
yeah.
You put a pronunciation in my thing, so.
I know because I had to get Tor to pronunciate it for me so I could
Thank you.
tell you what it was. In your letter, it did tell you the time at which.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, but it didn't tell me the place.
You didn't. I'm not sure if you replied yet.
I thought it was just a letter. Like, it wasn't a
With
text.
their
Oh,
phone
the
number.
phone number. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have. Was it? Did I find that letter like
You
a
found
few
it
days
earlier
prior?
today. No, you found it earlier today before Naomi gave you a call, so we can retcon a bit here if you wanted to give a text back.
I'll text after we like as soon as I recognize the time's 5:45. I'll text and just be like, oh, hold on, sorry, and then I'll text the random number and just be like, where are we going? You got a place in mind? By the way, it's Elena. Also, and then I'm gonna say, very cheekily, like, type it out. Y space L space E space N, like, actually spell it because he was spelling it wrong both times.
All right, and
How far uptown you talking?
you're to get to where you need to go, it's gonna take about 15 minutes by subway to get there.
If there's no interruptions. Okay. Shit, I should know better than this. Okay.
You gotta
I'm
go
trying to get
too?
there on
I gotta
time.
go.
Yeah, I gotta run. I gotta be somewhere. But yeah, thanks for meeting me. And
We're still meeting on Sunday, or
we'll have to see. Right now, let's say yes.
okay.
I'll let you know.
You guys pay up. You start to leave the restaurant, and you notice each other. You're heading the same direction.
Where are you going?
I got this dude. I'm going to
Dude?
dinner.
Like a date?
You get
Yeah, I guess he's kind of douchebag, but like.
You
Yeah.
guess. It's a yes or a no. You don't know?
Yeah, yes, I get. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't do dates. Okay. He just wanted to
Sounds
talk
like
about
you-
the reservoir, and I love talking about the reservoir, so I'm going to
Oh,
talk
you're
his ear
going
off.
to the reservoir? By
No,
yourself?
he asked
Oh.
to do dinner and talk about it because he
Oh.
sees me painting there every day,
Oh,
and so he was
oh.
like, he
Oh,
got me coffee
okay.
every morning. It's a little strange, actually. He might be a predator. I'm not sure. We'll
You
find
going
out
to a public
tonight. I
place?
have pepper spray.
I know I've talked to you about this. You going to a public place, right?
Yeah, Obviously, we're
I'm
going
ju- I'm
to
ju-
dinner. What?
Th-
I'm not
listen.
going to his apartment.
Listen, you remember those moves I taught you? You
All
could
of
throw them over?
yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I know
I
we've
got
worked
my
on that.
pepper spray. It's all fine.
Listen, I'd feel better if you had a gun, but okay. Anyways,
Wouldn't
You guys
we
both
all?
notice that you're headed for the
Same subways.
subway.
for
So,
for the subway.
Yeah.
the same subway. Okay.
And
So we're just talking this whole time.
Elena, you know you need to go if you want to get ready for your date. You need to get on the subway, go back down south, and or north.
So we would
Where-
be going on
where
different
are we?
subways, but we're going to the same subway station.
You guys would be going basically the same direction on the subway.
So we're uptown,
You
so
guys
we'd
are
be
up. You guys
Yeah.
are uptown.
Grand
Yeah,
Central is down.
Grand Central's kind of like in the middle.
it's
Well,
sort
okay,
of-
how up are we is my question.
Like Harlem?
I was gonna say how up. You said uptown. What do you mean uptown?
Let me
Yeah,
pull
I
up the
need to
map
put a
real quick.
map in there.
Yeah,
Like,
you definitely
you put a
wouldn't.
map
From
up.
east,
Sweet.
upper,
Thank you,
west?
thank you, thank
You definitely wouldn't be above 110th Street in Harlem eating some noodles and carbonara.
I would think
You-
no.
you would probably-
I would think no.
You'd probably be somewhere. Actually, you could probably just say you're like in Little Italy.
Where
I
the
mean,
fuck is
your mic is like
Who?
hella peaking. Cagney's.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh.
Okay, is that better?
It's no.
No.
It's
Pretty
just
Do you have him turned up too high on
Wow.
yours? I was gonna say he's not too loud on mine actually, surprisingly.
It might be my ears.
Elena, can you remind me where I had you living?
You said East 78th and 5th, just across
Right.
from Central Park.
Yes, East 78th. Yeah, so that's where you need to get back down to. And
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. It's
East
yeah,
78th
it's
and
like
5th.
along the park actually.
yeah, you sort of
So-
make your way up to the lake to paint it every day.
You where? East what now? 70th?
Upper East Side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like 78th, like near.
It's
Oh, 78. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
78th.
78th and 5th, which is along
I was
Central
on Fifth
Park.
Avenue? Shit, where'd you get your money from?
Being a grant. Well, I'm on the campus supposedly, so I don't know where the
Legitimate
campus
question
is.
here.
No,
Yeah,
I'm on
so
I'm in a dorm.
You're in
Oh.
you're in sort of this is housing given to grad
Yeah.
students. So you're in yeah. So you base your thesis on Central Park. So in your grad
Gave me
studies, they
close
put
by.
you in a place close to Central Park.
Okay, that makes way more sense. Thank you. I was very confused. I was like, where the hell did that
That's
money?
why I'm bougie now.
Oh, fancy.
Alright.
No,
Okay.
I'm kidding.
We will pause on YouTube right now and
Yep.
Curtis, your cell phone buzzes.
Oh gosh, so much pressure. I don't know what he sounds like yet. I think he just looks at it and kind of swipes his hair a little bit. What was the text?
Tor, the text that you sent.
Oh, you're Kurt. Oh shit.
yeah,
I said, where did you plan on going? Also, by the way, it's Elena with a Y-L-E-N-A. I was because you kept saying it E-L-A-I-N-A, so I was just like, by the
Yeah.
way, it's spelled this.
And
Let's
right now,
see.
Kurt, you remember you sent a text asking if she wanted to meet for dinner around 8.
Right.
And this was prior to you getting your text. Your
I
other.
thought I got a letter from the concierge at his
Or no.
place.
You got a-
Yeah. So
And
She
then
got a
I
note
text
on a
him
coffee
first.
cup.
yeah,
Yeah.
you set the note
Yeah.
for an 8 o'clock.
And then I text him first, so it's an unknown number to him. And then
And I
I
don't
say,
know.
it's
I don't know
Elena.
where she lives, so I'd probably do it near kind of where I see her. Like a low key spot.
And I'm at the lake, right? That's where I usually go.
Yeah, which is near my apartment.
Mhm.
Are there any spots in my apartment?
I mean, it's
I know there's
8 o'clock.
the coffee shop, but
There's the coffee shop downstairs, but they don't really do dinner service. They
Yeah.
close around 2 o'clock in the day. Just around the corner, maybe 2 blocks over to the east, is you have a Thai place there that you frequent sometimes.
Yeah. I'll say that. I'll say, how do you feel about Thai food? I'll just send that, and then I'll drop a pin.
It's called Thai 5.
And I'll text back. I can handle some spice. Just shoot me the address.
Yeah, I'll drop a pin.
And then as you're texting, we zoom out of the phone to see what Curtis looks like. If you want to describe your character.
Yeah. 1 second here. He looks like a typical college bro, I would say. He's got like not long, but like a little shorter than Cagney's length. Like it's like dirty blonde. It's like blonde on the verge of being light brown, but it's usually tucked up under a Braves cap. He's
You
usually
can throw
sporting.
that in.
Oh yeah, I'll throw the
maps
little
also.
picture. He's got some scruff, usually wearing his multiple layers for the cold.
Oh, in the Discord, right? Nice.
Handsome, tallish, 6 foot, a little over. Stylish.
I like the hoodie and peacoat combo.
I was gonna say, I was like, was that 4 layers? Is that a
That's a lot of- that's a lot of
what
layers,
a
'cause
college
there's a
dude
ve-
bro
there-
in New York would do.
There's a
Yeah,
jean
there's a
shirt.
vest in there too with a jean shirt. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Layers upon layers. Gonna
Yeah.
peel
You know what,
you
he-
back like an onion.
Well,
He was he looks like he fits in an art institute.
he's not.
so.
He's not a local, so he's
Okay.
not too used to it. Doesn't get that cold from where he's from.
Gotcha. Alright.
I'll just text back. Heard that. Still 8 o'clock work.
I'll text back. Yeah, I'll just be getting ready and I'll meet you there.
I'll just send the
And
thumbs up.
it's about 5:45 when you get this text.
Okay.
Curtis, you are. We zoom out from Curtis, from him looking at his phone, and it's a bustle of people around him. In Grand Central Station, you see him sitting on a bench. And then in the background, a man pushing a.
Where is
shopping
Grand
cart
Central Station?
by.
It's
Grand
like-
Central.
Grand
Is that on the
Central
map
is
That you sent, Keg?
it's on 42nd
Yeah,
42nd Street.
Yeah, look for the New York Public Library.
Yeah,
It's like right near there. Where the words Manhattan are, look to the right.
Yeah,
It's Midtown.
yeah.
Give or take.
43rd, 46th, and 45th.
42nd.
Yeah, 42nd.
40,
Oh, okay. I see it. I see
Yeah.
it.
It's like a
to the
little
right
shoe.
of the map.
Yeah, shoehorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it.
Dang, I'm so far away from my house.
But you have your date set for
Okay.
8.
Oh, it's next to
Yeah.
the Chrysler building.
And we zoom out to see him sitting in Grand Central Station, nervously, just sitting.
I'll stop you
sitting
there.
in
I'll stop you there. I'm not
Okay,
nervous.
okay.
I don't
Okay,
get
cool,
nervous.
Cool. Okay, perfect.
Oh
Per my information that I received, I don't get,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
get nervous.
You're right. I'm trying to remember.
I
all that
just-
right now.
I just shoot that last text and then lock my phone, and I'm kind of flipping it kind of absent-mindedly, just like taking in the surroundings.
And in the background, we see a Troy Lockhart sort of sneakily making his way into an abandoned, an off-limits area that's sort of taped up. He sort of skirts his cart under some pull away, the blocking style caution area as he makes his way between a fence into a sectioned off area of the subway. We zoom away from Grand Central Station to a young kid, in maybe mid-20s, early 30s, can't really tell, riding a bicycle with a hat sack, or a hot sack on the back of it, strapped down with a few bungee cords and some duct tape. And if Chandler would like to describe your character, as we see you weaving in and out of some vehicles on the now starting to lightly sprinkle roads in downtown New York.
Shit. Probably wearing like majority like athletic gear, like the super tight like biking pants, or like not pants but like the
spandex type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the shorts over it, sneakers. He's wearing a tank top up top. He's got a little gold chain on. He's got a helmet on currently, because safety is important. But he's also got these like fucking way too big for his eyes goggles on, so like the wind doesn't get in his eyes.
That's fair.
And he's about like 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. Really like lithe, like a swimmer's body. And he is just a zooming.
You are cruising right now. Traffic at about 5 o'clock, 5:30ish is what you're sitting at. And you're on delivery. You are zooming to get what you think is, your fastest time to delivery that you can possibly achieve. You're on record. You have your phone bungeed and strapped to the front of your bike, and you don't have directions. You don't have GPS on it. It's a timer running. You're timing yourself.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
are.
shit.
There's a red light coming up. It's gridlocked right now. Roll a dexterity.
First roll.
I need dice.
Oh,
I
here,
rolled a
here,
history
here,
check.
here.
Oh yeah, that I have like 7 sets right here.
Be careful, these are Cades.
Oh my god.
Maybe you should. Actually, maybe you shouldn't roll. Maybe you shouldn't roll with those.
Yeah, don't. I have more. You want metal dice? You have some metal dice.
Okay. Actually, I think that's bad luck to let you use Cade's dice.
What is happening?
He clicked something. Hey, Kaylee, what kind of cookies are you eating? Those look kind of good. Are you eating the whole box?
Chocolate chip from Harris Teeter.
Oh.
Don't judge her.
I mean, they're not the best, but they're pretty decent.
That's fair.
Quick question. What season is it? Like month? Spring. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. Not too chilly, but definitely not quite.
Spring, like still snowing spring, or spring it's fog?
Spring, like there's not there's not snow on the ground. It is a little nipply.
He said
and
rain,
It's
so
slightly starting to rain.
Rain.
it's like
Yeah.
April
Okay.
probably.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
probably around April.
I was gonna say spring could be a while. It could be 2 different springs.
I hope I gave you. I haven't really tested out all these dice, so hopefully it's a good set.
Well, that's a 7.
Fuck. Sorry. I tested the dice. I was rolling like 19s and shit.
You can't test the dice for him.
I didn't know he was gonna use them.
Oh,
It was for me before the
Oh.
game.
This red light's coming up, and a car, you know, they don't stop in New York, especially at this hour of day. You feel like if you hadn't been driving these streets for the past couple of years, you would have gone head over heels on this car. But by some sort of luck or magic, you hit your back pedal brakes, skid to the side, whip it to the right, and are straight in front of this car. Even thinking you might fall, you have become one with traffic in New York.
New York Druid, baby.
Let's go.
And you're booking. You make it to your stop. You are at 53rd Street.
Circle of the City
Traffic
Druid.
master.
You
That's
got
where
2 medium pizzas.
I live. Or no.
I finished reading my backstory. I now know why I'm so far from my house.
I'll open the hot bag and pull the pizzas out and go, oh, all right, it's pizza time. And stick my business card in, like, on one of the boxes.
And you have, you know, the code to this building. You've been here dozens of times, maybe 10 times this week alone, and it's Wednesday.
Yep.
God damn. They
You
ordered a lot
buzz
of pieces.
yourself in. Nathaniel, the clerk, gives you a nod.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Yo, Elliot, how's it going? You got another one?
Oh, you know, yes, sir. Another day in the greatest city in the world.
Yo, you're working your ass off. When you gonna own this city?
One day, brother.
Which floor are you going to? I'll buzz you up the elevator.
I'm gonna check my app.
You're going to 12.
12.
All right. All right. And you know the drill. Next pizza's for me, right, bud?
Absolutely. Free slice on the house.
All right. All right. Have a good one, bud.
You too, man.
All right. You get up to the 12th floor. You find your apartment. You knock on the door. Someone comes to the door. Hello?
I got the 2 large pies here.
I ordered medium.
Oh,
Well, now you get free. lunch.
well, I guess they gave you a free large.
You know, it's not. And he opens the. He's been talking through the door. He opens the door this time. Yeah, you know, I'm not even gonna complain. You know, that's that's free 2 large pieces. It's not your fault. You know, you're just delivering. And dude, that was like, I think I hung up the phone like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, man. Straight, hot, fresh, right to your door.
All right, and he 1 second, one second, bud. And you
Yeah,
see
of
him walk
course.
back into his apartment, and he comes back, and he takes the pizza out of your hand and hands you a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, much appreciated. Much appreciated.
All right, man, you have a good one.
Hey, you too, bud.
Closes the
God
door.
damn.
You feel very, you know, you're satisfied. That's you think you hit top tier numbers today.
Yeah. I stop as soon as he closes the door. I stop the timer. I'm like, all right.
Is it
I'll head back downstairs.
only for one pizza place, or is it like a DoorDasher, like a multi-place thing?
Elliot
I guess
delivers.
we'll find out, but
Yeah, he delivers for everyone.
okay, gotcha.
It's it wasn't 10 seconds, you know that. He was just being very generous, but it was good
Yeah.
numbers. Maybe that was like a 5-minute ride for what should have taken 10 to 15 for,
Oh,
anyone
okay.
else. You got there quick.
Circle of the city.
Just almost got hit by a car. That's fine. That's every day.
That's the
every day
life.
that ends
Yeah.
with bye.
You
And,
got that right.
And you feel, as you're looking at your time on the phone, it lights up with a text message.
Oh,
The one that was previously stated in your backstory. That text message.
Grand Central it is. And he's gonna click on his AirPods, and his Frank Sinatra playlist starts going.
Nice.
This town.
Fly me to
Yeah.
the moon.
As the music starts playing in his ears and he spins his way out, finger pointing to
Nathaniel.
Yeah, it gives him the finger
exiting-
guns.
Exiting, we will zoom back out as he hops on his bike, headed towards Grand Central. And we'll zoom back into Naomi and Elena riding on the subway.
Yeah, I assume we're just talking and theorizing and again catching up.
Yeah, you said we're going different directions.
So you guys are going the same direction from where you're eating uptown. You
Going
both have to go south.
I got you. I'm following. Yeah.
Elena would exit the subway earlier than you, but you guys
Yeah.
are still on it the same direction.
Gotcha. Ooh, we were up
Does
there.
it go straight under Central Park? I don't know where the subway map
It
is.
goes
underneath
along the
island.
side.
Along
Oh.
the side. Okay, gotcha.
Let me.
I need a subway map too.
Yeah.
yeah. Overlay it onto the other one.
I had them up too, when I was making all this.
I got you.
Wait, where do you live? 78th?
Yeah, 78th and 5th, right at the edge of the park.
Okay.
Right
Oh, we must have
between
been up there.
the reservoir and the conservatory pond.
Where's
Damn.
my apartment at?
Shit, I don't know where I live.
You are Roy. I
The-
mean, no, Curtis.
Kurt.
The El Dorado, which is a
Yeah, the
real
El Dorado.
place.
Oh,
It's
nice.
a real place.
Is Thai 5 a real place?
No.
I mean, shit, in New York City, it could be. Who knows? There's a bunch of places there.
I think there's a Thai 5 somewhere around here.
Ooh. 300 Central Park West.
Oh, geez.
Who got money?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Like
damn.
who?
Holy
Oh, he's.
money balls.
Are you the
Can't hide that money.
executive? I
Oh,
think he's
I'm
the
stupid.
executive.
Holy
You'll find out.
money bags.
Can't hide that money.
Nepo baby, maybe?
Trust fund, baby.
Guess we'll find out.
And I mean, Curtis, you know why you're there. Anyway,
I've read my story.
yeah, you're right.
Foreboding.
You know, backstory.
Where was
Swear
that?
to God, if he took my mother, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh my
I
god.
was like 18 when your mother went missing.
And your point?
It is New York.
You could be associated with the fuckers who did it.
I don't think I was in New York if your mother was taken 2 years ago.
Well, I don't
Maybe.
know who you is. I don't even know that you're not from New York.
That's true. You could probably guess that.
Well,
From
yeah,
my
because
accent.
you walked
Yeah.
up to me in New York
Yeah, yeah.
and just started talking to me. Yeah,
What are
that's
you,
not
an
very
impractical
New York
joker?
behavior.
I think that's something Curtis does. Like, are you an impractical joker? He just says that to everybody.
I love that show.
Me too.
I have not seen it. I can't handle the secondhand embarrassment of half the shit.
Oh, but they're so
It's kind of weird for me to watch because Hugh looks like me,
Yeah.
and
He
he's like the
does.
first person that I'm like, oh yeah, that guy looks like me, and so it's kind of surreal sometimes.
Doppelganger.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
fair.
kill each other. Whoever.
All right, so where did I make it to where I'm going? Did I make it to the central station? I'm sorry, it's terminal now. It's Grand Central Terminal. My apologies.
All right, so you guys are taking the
The 4.
you guys are taking it's the B and D line.
The who?
It's orange.
Oh,
The
orange.
ones, yeah.
Oh,
yes,
we
the
on the
orange
other
one.
side.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we take green? Where the hell? Where we
No,
come
no,
from?
no.
To-
You guys were like
You were to the
145th
left.
or something. Yeah.
You're
Oh,
to
we on the left
of
side?
Central Park. Yeah.
Oh.
So we're going down that way. Probably have
Oh.
to.
You gonna have to cross over.
diverge.
No, she's
Yeah,
on
no,
the left
I'm-
side.
No, I'm on the right side.
I was just saying,
70
she's on Fifth Avenue.
78th and 5th is on the right side of Central Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're
Oh,
looking
yeah,
at,
you're right. You're right.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
I'll just
Yeah.
have to go back up, but it's fine.
You know that the quickest
It's like a
way
little
for
bit.
you to get there is to go through Grand Central to get on the to get onto
The 4.
Yeah, the 4 to go back up.
Oh, so we're both going to Grand Central then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, okay.
Good, because I feel
And
like
then-
something's gonna happen at Grand Central. This
Me
is gonna
too.
derail this
Oh.
whole thing. Just a hunch. But
What is
okay.
it? 4, 5, and 6
Yeah,
go
we're
through
just.
there. Oh yeah, 4, 5,
yeah,
6,
4, 5, and 6 do.
and 7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
So I'd just be like, well, where are you headed to now? I told you I had a date. Now you gotta tell me what you're doing.
I'm on my way to Grand Central Station. I'm gonna meet up. Am I a liar who's covering this up? Am I trying to cover this from her, or is it like I tell her all the stuff I do anyways?
You guys
Oh.
are pretty close. You
Okay.
could- you know, you
You're like my
sort
second
of
mother.
tried to step in as her motherly figure since she's been gone.
Okay.
And
only
you
been a
really
couple
pushed,
years, though.
You really pushed for her to, go into grad school.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and be a good example and just say I'm meeting a friend. I'm just, going to Grand Central and meeting a friend there.
Are you also going on a date?
No. No. No.
Oh, I thought you
Sorry.
were gonna, fix that
Didn't
poor
mean-
attitude of yours.
Excuse you. Didn't mean to get your hopes up. My attitude. Where do you get it from?
Yeah, that's fair.
Elena,
that's pretty fair.
Your aunt works very closely with a man named Roger that she mentions quite often.
Oh, it's
The
Roger,
doofus?
isn't it?
No, not that doofus. No,
Oh, okay. Well,
he's my
what
partner
do I know
at
about
work.
Roger? Oh,
I am not
okay,
at
so
work.
he's okay. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, cops do a lot of shit off, dude. I don't fucking know. I've heard of
That's
many
fair,
a thing.
but no, no.
For
Just
all
wanna
I
be
know,
friends.
you could be in plain clothes right now, and I would never know.
That's fair.
It's not like I
Nope.
memorize your shifts or anything.
They don't really change, but
Next stop, Grand Central. Next stop, Grand Central.
All right, guess we're
that's
here.
us.
I'll just, depart and be like, I'll see you Sunday. Just
Yep.
text me if that changes. Good luck
That's the
with
plan.
good luck with your friend.
Yeah, you guys hop
What
off.
if I go Harley Quinn? I'm Harley Quinn.
That could work.
for
That's
sure.
close enough.
I might do it.
I've done that
guys-
one before.
Hop off your subway and you head upstairs. You know that you need to go in and out a terminal to reset your ride and your card to hop on a different train. So you go to the main platform, and go ahead and roll me a perception check,
Who?
Elena.
Is that intelligence based in this or wisdom?
A perception check will be wisdom.
Okay. That's a 5. I'm oblivious. I'm not rolling the metal dice anymore.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, Curtis, go ahead and you roll me a perception check as well.
Typing. Four. He got worse than me. Oh shit. We are
You're
just
both blind as death.
oblivious.
There's a
Well,
lot
we
of
did
people here
only
right
just
now.
meet as well. Like, I saw him for 5 seconds one day.
There are a lot of people in Grand Central right now. It is getting off. It's 6 o'clock. Getting off work time. You know, it's packed. This place is packed. And as you know, two people that have plans later today in New York, maybe feet from each other, they don't see each other. It's too many people.
You're not looking for each other.
Too many dicks on the dance floor.
Too many dicks.
Naomi, your phone call that you picked up earlier, it gave you a place. It didn't tell you
Nope.
where in that place.
Nope.
It didn't tell
Nope.
you what to look for.
Nope.
Um,
I mean, they told me what's happening, so I'm on the lookout. Do I know the person that they mentioned?
you know what they look like.
Oh, okay. I'm on the lookout for that dude then.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I assume
feel
we're
like I-
still walking together until I peel off
I don't
of
have
my
any
train.
pluses for that. Is this a D20?
Yeah.
Great. That would be a 16 plus nothing. I don't think I got anything. I'm a cop. I gotta be
Wow.
deceptive.
What is the? Wait, what are your? One second.
Oh, all I have is AC.
You got some armor and attack. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
mostly what
That's
you
it. I don't
But
have
you
any
got a
other.
16, which is not bad.
Great.
So even with your low roll, Elena, you do notice in perception, you do notice, because you're not necessarily looking for anything, but you do notice your aunt really casing the place, trying to look. She looks like she's on the job, but she's clocked out.
So was I right? Like, are you doing a fucking plainclothes? Like, what are you looking for?
Look, no, I'm not looking for nothing. This is just how I act in public places. There's a lot of
You're
people
not
here.
slick. I can tell the difference between, just regular alert and cop alert.
If you can. But anyways, I'm
At
just,
least when it comes to you, I can.
check your attitude, please, miss.
Where do you think I got it from?
I just shut up. You cannot repeat what I said to you. I'm just on the lookout for my friend. Obviously, I'm looking for my friend. Don't roll your eyes at me, little girl.
And as you're telling her not to roll your eyes, you do see past her someone. This might familiar. you're not 100%, maybe 70, 75% sure.
Okay.
This might be what you're looking for.
Okay.
Do I
Okay.
see her like looking
In
past me?
Mid sentence, don't roll your eyes at me, little girl. When she's saying that, she sort of clocks something past you. You can see that change in her eyes.
I like look back and I'm like, should I turn around? You're looking daggers at something.
What you gotta be so nosy for? Just you got a date to get to. Be on your way. Don't want to miss your train.
I'm gonna turn around anyway and see what she's looking at.
Miss Perceptive over
see if I
here.
can see. Yeah, I'm
You
not
guys
very
see-
fucking perceptive.
So what Naomi, what you see, and what Elena sees. Elena, you don't know what you're looking for, so you turn around
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
see
I'm
just
just
a,
like-
a bunch of people over there. Naomi, you clock one that's sort of he's bald, sort of in a large tan trench coat, like he's prepared for the rain, an umbrella, sort of on the heavier set side. Think like
Kingpin?
Uncle Buck
Kingpin,
is.
but
What?
Uncle Buck. Think Kingpin, but not as intimidating as Kingpin.
Okay, got it. Oh, goodbye.
Hitler!
And
Okay.
I mean, you see his figure, but it's from behind. You don't see his face.
Okay. Got it. Okay. I am going to I'll wait till she gets back.
Okay, well, if you need to join one of us in the background, just listen.
Excuse me.
He's getting back on the phone. Sorry, what was the question? My headset died for a second.
No question. I was just gonna say goodbye to my niece.
Oh yeah.
Tell her that I see my friend across the way. I'm gonna head over. And I will see you on Sunday. Love you, bye.
As she's
Hi.
saying bye, as soon as you're saying bye to your niece, you see the man start to move through the crowd, directionally towards, towards a seating area where a lot of people are sitting. You see them start to make their way through the crowd, and Elena, you sort of clock this as well. You clock that your aunt has clocked their target moving.
Okay, but I can't see the target.
Yeah, you don't know who
Or-
it is, and your aunt's just said goodbye to you.
And is she acting like nervous, or is she just? Do I see her acting nervous? Is it really a friend? Can I do an insight check? I guess.
I mean, yeah, you can do an insight check. It's sort of how Kayleen's acting right now. It's the way.
Okay, it's just.
I mean,
normal.
nervous, but like I'm not anxious, but like excited, anxious of like I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay,
figure
okay.
out what's happening kind of thing, which could be perceived as seeing someone I'm meeting up with, if you're anxious in crowds like that and you're looking for someone.
Well, I rolled a natural one, which on this dice says fuck. So
Wow.
I'm not getting nothing. So I'm like, okay. And I turn around and I start fucking going to my subway to number 4.
Nice. Yeah. So.
I'll
Naomi,
kind of like look back every so often just to see if I can clock anything else, but not trying to be too nosy.
Naomi, you clock this gentleman making his way through the crowd.
Okay. I'm gonna follow behind at a good detective trailing distance. Far enough to not be noticed and look like I'm doing others, like on my way to wherever I'm going, but not so
Yeah.
close, not so far that I lose him.
So, yeah, go ahead. He starts. People are coming in down some stairs and going up the other set, and he's sort of
Mhm.
making his way across both flows of movement.
Of course he is.
Um, so about halfway, making through the crowds of people, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
I got no stealth. 6. This no plus shit is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Straight rolls are
You're
awful.
not dexterous.
They're not like, so people don't have like heightened senses in this world. So
Yeah.
low rolls
I know.
don't necessarily mean bad roll.
Okay.
'Cause no one's using.
We just have 10s across the board.
Yeah.
We're average. The
Yeah.
average. Except
I
I
rolled a
have
6.
higher learning, so I'm a little more smarter.
I rolled a 6.
And you can actually hit people. I have like shit AC and I can't even hit people.
My AC is not really that high. There's a extra attack if I use my handgun, or higher attack if I use my handgun. But my pew pew. Rolled a 6.
Which you after I should have prefaced this before. So when you went to go get dinner with your niece, you're out of uniform now. You
Yeah.
put your uniform up. You don't have your firearm on you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She don't have a personal concealed carry.
I was gonna ask about that. No.
Most cops do, I think.
Yeah,
do
I feel.
Not
Okay.
in
Okay.
New
Well,
York?
yes, you can. Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say in New York, I feel like for sure.
Yeah,
I've
You're
seen it
not
on the
in-
rookie, so and that's
you're not
LA.
in
But
uniform?
still.
You're not in uniform, but you do have your concealed carry on you and your badge.
We're basing our everything off of a TV show.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's accurate. That's fine. It's
All right,
fair. That's what we have.
You see the figure sort of look over his shoulder for a moment. You're not sure if he clocked you.
Yeah.
And then you see him continue to a bench where he walks and sits. These are the sort of benches where they're wooden with a rollover, and then wooden, like you can sit on both sides.
Yeah.
And you see him sit on one side
Mhm.
and facing you. There are people all along the bench, and he just starts talking. And you find a nice spot, to lean up against a pillar within the station. And he just starts.
Are there
talking.
people behind him?
Yeah, there's people next to him, behind him.
Okay.
And Curtis, you will hear from behind you. Boss is running a little late. We're just gonna have to sit here for a minute.
Heard that. I do have a date coming up, so I gotta hit the road soon. But
You got a date coming up? You gotta hit the road? Really?
yeah, man, I got a life to live.
You want me to tell that to the boss?
No, man, of course not.
So we're just gonna sit here for a minute. We're gonna wait on him.
All right.
That boy is not from New York.
Are you in a practical joker?
Motherfucker, I'm practical joke my foot up your ass.
Do you know any of the practical jokers? You seem like
Naomi, you see the guy that you're clocking sort of turn in his chair to look over his shoulder at the person. And you get the sense that he might be talking to the person behind him.
Yeah.
After being asked if he's an impractical joker, if he knows them, he turns around to sort of face and talk to this
Are you
person behind him.
stupid? Are you dumb?
as I feel him turn around, I'm gonna lean forward in my chair and kind of start texting.
My cousin, he does know one of them, but I've never met him, so
He perks up. Is it Sal? Sal's my favorite. He's the best one.
no, it's like the bald one.
Oh, Murr. Even worth mentioning. All right. Leans back down.
Damn, you got prejudices against practical jokers.
And then you just see him turn and sit there and sort of fold his arms, just sitting. A few minutes go by.
I'm gonna take like a lap around. If I just see them sitting there, I'm just gonna kind of like scope it out from all angles.
Can I
See
pull
if
out my
there's-
laptop and start like working on schoolwork?
Yeah, you can pull out your laptop.
I'm probably like already on my train back to my apartment. Or
Yeah, if you've left your aunt, you feel then and gone to your train, you are now boarding your train.
Okay.
Up north. Troy, you've got your cart into this little restricted area. You felt like the cover of the people around. It's rush hour. No one's really paying you mind. No one can see you. No one's paying attention to you, and people further away can't really see you. You've got into your area, and you're coming back out to hopefully it's rush hour. You're doing you gotta do your thing, right? So if you want to come back out of your little restricted area.
Yeah. I'll come out and start making my way off the platform, going out the main exit. Try to hit up the streets and see what I can see. It's getting dinner time, so I'm gonna see if they're tossing anything out in the garbage now. Getting hungry.
I would say roll me an insight check.
Insight?
Yep. Insight, or 1 second. You can do survival. Insight or survival. That's it's gonna be wisdom or both wisdom. So.
Okay. I got a 14, so that'd be a +2, right?
For 16?
No.
your
No.
class for
Like
wisdom? Due to wisdom?
I don't know. Is that what we're doing?
If
What does
you're
it say on
if
your
you're
class?
I have a 14 to wisdom.
Oh.
We're just doing base.
Yeah, just 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So roll.
I thought we
so
were-
roll a d20 if you
Oh.
have additions to your.
Well, I rolled a
Yeah, you
14
only
actually.
have a +3 to Constitution. You don't have any pluses to.
Oh, so
wisdom.
everything is base except for the
Yeah.
ads.
We're all
Oh,
base.
well then why were we rolling stats?
We weren't.
We're not rolling
Oh.
stats.
We're all rolling straight D20s.
Did you roll stats?
I did.
What? Did you not? Did
I
you
thought we
not
were
when we
rolling
talked
stats. I'm
earlier?
sorry.
No.
Well, I rolled the 14 anyway, so that's
Okay.
yeah,
you rolled
14. A 14.
You
I got
I
like a
thought I
whole
was
little
low, but damn.
got like a whole little sheet
Yeah.
written down.
That's
I'm
like
sorry.
me earlier with the Helldiver thing.
Oh,
Hey guys, I unlocked Hug.
Troy, you feel like with that insight, you feel like food's not the right thing to do right now.
Okay.
You've got something in your pocket that you need to move.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's today the day I'm
It's rush hour.
gotcha.
Grand Central Station.
All right. I'm gonna
what the fuck?
I assume by now I'd know where all the cameras are and everything else.
You know where
Alright.
the guards stand. You know that they don't give a fuck here unless someone's running through the place.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'm going to kind of pull my hat down low and start to kind of get on the I'm gonna go in the corner so you can kind of like see around the angle. Pull my hat kind of low and I feel like I could kind of see the vibe of people that would want some stuff and that wouldn't.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
It'd be another wisdom check.
Okay. Okay, maybe I don't know what they look like. It was 3. I don't see anybody. This place is crowded, but I don't see shit.
I mean, you could. Yeah, I mean, it's a large clientele. There's tons of people. You might just need to get your, your groove on.
I'll say that I don't see anybody here, and then I'll start walking around scouting because I don't. Yeah, so I don't see anybody initially, and I'll start to walk around and see if I can find anybody that might look like they need some stuff.
If you want, if you can also yeah, if you start moving around, you give it a good 5 minutes. Roll me another. You can, just roll me another straight d20. If you don't have any pluses to wisdom or intelligence, just go ahead and roll me another.
The only buffs I have is the con, so
Constitution.
yeah.
Okay.
11.
Yeah. Okay. You see this kid with a backpack, walking fast. Has a university cap on. He's in college.
All right, I'll start walking kind of parallel at arm's length away from him. Hey kid, want something to help you study?
Roll a persuasion.
Oof.
Which I'll just go ahead and give you a plus. No, straight D20.
I was just okay.
Yeah, as a homeless guy, I feel like that would be a straight roll.
6.
He gone.
Oh, babe, I'm just trying to get home. Yeah, I ain't got no money. I don't carry change on me. I just got my card. That's it.
All right. I got a cube. You said you got a card? I'm kidding.
Wow.
All right, I'll just veer away from him then.
Okay. You
Keep
veer
looking
away from him. You notice there's someone sitting on a bench working on a laptop. Looks about college age.
Okay.
Once you see them and you get a little closer, roll a history. Just roll another. You don't have to roll it. You recognize this person.
Yeah. I'll I'll do the behind the back thing where my back's to him. I'll sit on the other side of the bench.
Well, yeah,
No,
you go to sit
the
on the
ball
other side
guy's
of the
there.
bench, and there's a large guy sitting directly by him. There is a space open to this large guy's right that you could sit down at.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll kind of I'll put my arm up like this and kind of lean over, and be like, "Hey, kid, how's your luck been?"
Oh, Austin is on a phone call
Oh,
right now.
that's
so I
right.
might need
Shit.
to
Okay.
Pause this for a moment.
All right. Fade away.
Well,
Fade away. We will. Yes.
what's Elliot
so
doing?
Elliot, you are making your way on your bike downtown. It's getting to about 6:10 now. 6:10, 6:15, and you're just arriving to Grand Central, and as you see the bustling people coming out.
Gotta love the city. I'll go to where I usually go.
All right, you make your way down. There's a specific place that you were supposed to go to meet up at through the text that you got.
We'll head there.
Yeah, it's always different. You know, it's always, you know, you don't know what time it's gonna be. You don't know where it's gonna be.
Okay, gotcha. Then I'll just hang around, walk around, people watch for a bit.
Yeah, and you have about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes before you know you need to be there, so you can hang around. You
Yeah.
wanna give me a perception check.
That's a 4.
Or you don't. I mean, you're looking around for the guy that usually, you know, you talk to, but nothing. You don't really see anyone.
He's got 15 minutes. It'll be fine.
Yeah. You have a Subway Surfer pass. So you slide it. It comes with you know, all delivery drivers usually buy this yearly pass. You know, they don't have to pay for their rides. They do it all up front at the beginning of the year. And you go to
I'm back.
wait at the start of platform 3. As we see Elena boarding her train. Platform 4. Right next to her. You don't know her.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's just
some
people in
random
the
chick.
world passing each other.
Yep.
Boats in the night.
All right.
Austin said he's
Troy
back.
has spotted a. I don't know if you heard it all, Austin. Troy has spotted a student working on his laptop. Has gone and sat down next to a large gentleman with his back to that student that he recognizes. And
He sits next to the dude that I was talking to.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah. Do I know who this guy is?
You haven't seen him yet. He's about to say a few words to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna see me put my arm up on the shoulder backrest. I'm gonna kind of turn my head halfway. I'm gonna be like, "Hey kid, how's your luck been so far?"
Do I recognize this voice?
Yeah, you do immediately.
Do I feel like if I interact with this guy that I'm gonna be in hot water with the other guy?
If you say certain things, then yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to mix these two companies. Basically.
Not yeah. You don't think that mixing these two companies in the business that you have here would be a good thing to do?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm
Alright,
facing you and the guy next to me. I'm just like, I don't really notice him. I mean, I know he's there, but that's about it.
I'll just say, well, you know, the bird's looking good, but you know, some injuries are starting to pop up here in the early spring, so we just got to be sure that you know they're taking care of themselves and staying healthy, not trying to overstretch themselves in the spring before we get to opening day. So feeling pretty lucky. We got a good team this year. I'm glad I'm not in the Stinky Mitts fan base, but you know, overall
Don't
lucky.
fucking braze fine kid. And you hear from the big guy.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you know it. Come on, you can't hear my accent.
Yeah, we can. We for sure can.
I'll see. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what the guy sees in you.
I'll kind of like notice that these guys like kind of know each other. Be like, yeah, the team hasn't been the same since old Chipper Jones has been gone.
Dude, that was like 20 years ago.
Well, I don't really know. I don't really own a TV, man. You know, I can't really keep up with too much. You know, that was back in my day.
Whatever you say, old timer. Nice to talk to you. You need $1 to get a soda or something?
Yeah, any kindness, you know, will have blessings upon you, and yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him a $5. I'll say, here, get you a soda and a burger.
You're
And
gonna
I'll,
buy him a shower too.
Do they sell showers? I'm unaware how the. Hey, wait, hold on. Before I do this, are you in a Practical Joker?
Nah, no. What's like I made jokes before in the past, but I mean, what do you mean?
Okay, okay. Here's your $5.
I'll kind of.
I'll just look around for a camera.
I'm going
That's
to.
his only
We're
blind
getting
spot. That's his
punked.
only. That's his only blind spot. Is in Practical Jokers.
I'll kind of look at him and be
Elena is
like,
gonna be horrified.
I'm gonna try to get his attention. Like, I'm be like, well, you know, whenever you're done with whatever you're doing, I think I saw a camera up on platform 4.
I don't think that's how the show works. It's a hidden camera show.
I said I
Well,
think
usually
I
tell
saw.
you.
I said I think I saw one. Not that it was a guarantee.
Also, you said you didn't know what a Practical Jokers was.
You just said you're looking for cam. Oh my god. All right, thank you, sir. I'm gonna walk off.
No, I'm looking for cameras. I didn't say out loud, "Oh, I'm looking
That's
for
true.
cameras."
That's true. That's true. That's true. I'll just kind of shake my head as I walk
Read your
away.
mind.
Yeah, my voice is not different enough. I'll try to come up. I'll be more stoic.
If second. If you, Curtis, if you want to give me a intelligence check.
All right. Is this about my network?
No,
Or just
you wouldn't.
base?
You wouldn't be using a device for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 18.
18.
I am.
You don't know why. You get a weird feeling about why it's taking so long.
All right. Do I know Troy? Like I've interacted with him in the past, or
No, you haven't.
okay. But do I recognize him at all? Do I know why he's talking to me?
Actually, I made a mistake. You did not recognize his voice.
Okay.
Yeah, but you do. That's the your friend Steven gave you a rundown of what happened with him, and you feel like this is the guy that this sort of fits the description that Steven gave you.
Oh, so I wouldn't know him either, technically.
Yeah, you wouldn't either.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot it was a second-hand account. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you would have.
I would
walked
have.
up to him.
Yeah.
You would have still tried to sell him some stuff.
Yeah. I think I would have recognized a salesman when I see one, and
All right.
probably reacted the same way.
I'll just keep looking for targets.
But now with that roll though, I mean, something clicks in your brain. You yeah, 1 second.
Okay.
Something clicks in your brain from the story Steven told you, and it feels weird. Your guy's late, and this guy that Steven was talking about is here. It's just weird to you. It could mean nothing.
Okay. I'll put my laptop up, and just like kind of grab my bag next to me and like, just be on my phone nonchalantly.
Okay.
I think if I would have recognized that description, I would have. What do I have in my possession? I think I would have put my number on that 5.
Okay.
That I gave him, and just say we need to talk.
Does he have a phone?
Sorry.
There's payphones in the city.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
That's fair.
Yeah, and with all the classes, I gave just like a base starting items. You can have anything in this day of age, but those are just
What
like
year is it that there's payphones in the
Oh,
city?
I'll place an air tag on them. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I
Working
kind of feel
payphones.
like I would have some air tags.
15 years.
actually, yeah, I mean, you would have, I think you would have some air tags.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
modern.
Yeah, I'll instead of writing that on there, I'll
You don't usually tag people, but
yeah.
you could try and slide a hand one
That's what I was thinking.
into his. He is on the other side of the bench from you.
Yeah.
well, it doesn't necessarily have to be sneaky. You could still do the "we need to talk" and put the tag in there so that he knows, like, he's being tracked, so he can find him later, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. But would he know what that is?
I
He
don't
might
think
question.
sell it.
would know what that is.
Yeah.
Only a little out of touch.
A little, yeah.
Or he sees
So-
that
The fact that he's
Just
not
mentioned
aggressive
Tripper
towards me
Jones.
is yeah, tripping me out. I think I'll take note of what he said about the camera. Where did you say that was again?
Platform 4.
Form 4. Okay. And then I'll just hand him a 5, just straight up.
Naomi, you notice one of your parolees walking
Uh-huh.
around Grand Central Station.
That's what I was going to ask about.
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
And I'll text Yelena and say still on track, but could possibly be late. Just giving you a heads up.
Have I boarded the subway at this point?
You're sitting on platform 4 waiting for it to go.
I'll text back. We can meet somewhere closer to you so that it's less of an inconvenience. I don't know where you're at, but let me know. And I'll just be still heading to my apartment to get ready. And in my head, I'm like, oh, of course he's flaking. I could have guessed this.
Naomi, it's the weirdest thing. Your Pearly just sat down next to
Mhm.
the guy you're tracking
Mm-hmm.
and seemed to be talking to him for a moment.
Oh fuck.
From your perspective.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's why I was real confused. I was like,
And-
I feel
and
like
then-
I would recognize
and then-
him.
Did I catch this guy's name? The big
No,
guy?
he didn't
Uh,
say it.
The big guy? You've met with him before. You know he's the right hand guy to the person that you're meeting. Everyone just
Okay.
calls him Tiny.
Okay. Hey, Tiny, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick right over here. I'm gonna point to the nearest restroom.
But he should be here any minute. I don't know what's going on.
Cool. I won't be too long. It's just number 1, not number 2.
Okay.
And I'll just like sling my messenger bag over and shoot Yelena a text and say, I'm at Grand Central right now. An appointment's running behind, but I should be on the way back towards the reservoir soon.
You're like, OMG, I was just there 2 minutes ago. Holy shit. I did not see you. See you later. I sound like a Valley Girl in text, but I sound like Harley Quinn in
Yeah,
voice.
I mean,
Pretty
if
much a New York Valley Girl. Harley
You know
Quinn.
that if you got off on the next stop, you could walk back within 2 minutes to Grand Central. If you
Okay.
wanted to. That's an option. You're super close.
But it's still not even like 7, right? It's like 6.
Yeah, it's like
6:30?
6:15. Yeah. Well, after
If push comes to shove, I can just ride to Grand Central,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, hey, if I need to come by there, just let me know.
Absolutely. Yeah, so Naomi, you see, and then Ian's
Uh-oh.
here.
Ah, he's
You
home.
see,
Good thing we didn't wait
Yeah.
Yeah.
you see, yeah, you saw your parolee talking to the person, seeming like he was talking to the person that you blocked, and then get handed some money from the person behind the person you were clocking.
Okay. Do I know that he has a history of anything with like drugs or whatever he's selling or anything like that?
Your parolee.
What was he? Yeah.
You know that your parolee was incarcerated for a drug bust, and had been in jail for 15 years.
Nice. So does it look to me, if I was to jump to conclusions, that it looked like a drug deal?
It sort of looked like a drug deal.
It looked like
from
a deal of some sort.
From
Okay.
You're a cop, and from your perspective, that looked like a deal.
Great. So I'm gonna
Talked to one guy, handed off money from another. It looked like a drug deal.
oh,
to
it
you.
looks so bad for him, no matter what it is. Okay. So my parolee was talking to the guy. So the parolee sat next to Curtis or behind Curtis?
He sat next to the guy you're clocking. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know who Curtis is.
No, I'm just saying for my reference of like
Yeah,
he sat
parolee's
next to the kingpin dude.
next to the larger guy, and then
Okay.
behind them is where Curtis is sitting.
Okay, and then he got money from who?
From Curtis.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. The guy behind the one he was talking to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Got it. Great. It looks so bad for him. I am going to are there still like a bunch of people? Do I feel comfortable enough like I blend into the crowd?
Oh yeah, there's still a ton of people.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my phone and start taking a few like snaps of like my parolee and just him being with those people, since I'm tracking the bald dude anyway.
Yeah.
And
you would have pulled out your phone. I would say you pulled out your phone when you saw him sit down next to the guy you're tracking.
That makes sense.
You got some snaps of the whole like he was talking, grabbed some money from the guy behind him.
Okay. So no matter what, it looks bad for him. I'm curious though, the guy that I was tracking, what my parolee has to do with this, because do I know? So the guy that I'm tracking, is that also about drugs, or is that something entirely different?
That is
Is that the Columbia thing or something else?
The guy you notice, the guy that you're tracking, you know him as the second hand. He's like the right hand guy to the one you're trying to take down.
Okay. At Columbia or somewhere else?
It's
all connected.
You've gotten some leads from Columbia and some other places,
okay,
to where they do sort of business.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's not just Columbia, but Columbia is so close to where your parole office is that you just walk around to see if anything's going down sometimes, and you think you may have seen stuff here and there, but and in your mind it's connected, but you haven't found any physical evidence that the two are connected.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got a few snapshots. Just blending in, not interfering.
And Elena texted in the chat.
Oh, you guys are texting in the chat?
Yeah, he suggested a new place that's near Grand Central, and I told him, "Cool, you're still there in an hour. We can meet up there and walk over."
Okay. Yeah. Oh, is Herbs Thai Bistro
It's
an
an actual
actual
place.
place?
Yep.
Oh, and is it pretty close or?
It's past the Chrysler Building to the right,
Okay.
but
About
it's
3 blocks.
like a few blocks down.
Oh, that's kind of perfect. Okay. About this time, so we see, Naomi snapping some pictures, little quick cuts of what she's snapping. Guy sitting next to him, handoff of the money, him walking away. As we
Oh,
zoom a
jeez.
little.
Yeah,
Just
you're
realized
about to
I
be
gave him
involved in
money.
a drug bust.
Sheesh.
Ooh.
And we pan out into Grand Central to see all the people bustling. We see the points of our friends, our interest of Naomi leaning on a pole, sort of overhead view, them along the side, sitting in some benches, having this conversation, him walk away. And we see a figure finely dressed walking in as we pan into someone walking down the main stairs of Grand Central Station. And Ian, if you would like to describe your character.
Yeah, so my character is dressed like to the nines with golden cufflinks, pinstripe white and black suit, very fine white pinstripes on this black suit with a red tie, and the tie has one of those little gold chains that hangs like from the 2 buttons that are attaching the collar at the top. And he's wearing like a matching fedora to go with it. Almost devil-like goatee with slicked back black hair underneath.
Devil went down to Grand Central, apparently.
Well, devil-like goatee. The features are more Italian.
Yeah, and
I
as you're
see.
making your way down the main stairs, you clock your number 2 sitting on a bench.
Do they see me?
Oh shit.
They don't see you yet.
Do I know that they're supposed to be in this area at this time of
Yeah,
day?
yeah.
Okay.
This is it's a normal thing for you to meet with your 2 at this time for yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look around, see if there's any see if there's any coppers around.
You see the normal ones at the door. One waves to you as you walk in.
Tip my hat. Walk over and give him a little handshake. The cop that waves at me, and in that handshake is a $20 bill.
Buddy, I love your cheese. This is some fine cheddar.
It is always the best, you know. You gotta get it fresh.
Have
And
a
I'll,
good day, Mr. Chesofsky.
Yeah, you too, Richard. And I'll just keep walking down the stairs. And the bench that my number 2 is sitting at, is there a back bench behind it?
It is a double bench, so there's a
Yeah.
2
I'll
and
sit.
2.
I'll sit on the backside.
Perfect. This is perfect.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
I love it when a plan comes
Um,
together. You're muted, Kayleen.
My bad. Do I know what Chavosky, whatever the hell his name is? Do I know what he looks like?
Just
Do I know?
coffee? Yeah.
A coffee?
Ian,
What?
say it. Ian, say it.
Coffee?
Just coffee.
Just coffee.
Yeah.
Just coffee.
Shaz coffee.
Just
Okay,
coffee.
coffee.
Okay.
Do I know what he looks like? Do I know who I'm looking for?
You know this this is your like number, like you're on this guy. You're not a detective,
Yeah,
but you
I know.
think this guy is gonna give you he's gonna change your world when you can take him down.
Got it. Okay. So he sits down next to the bald guy on the other side of what's his face?
No, he's sitting down right behind the number he's sitting down right behind the bald guy.
Okay, because
Curtis
what's his face?
was.
Curtis got up. Okay.
Yeah.
Got
He
it.
went to the bathroom.
Yep. Got it.
And
Okay.
Just coffee. You know you're meeting your person here. It's about you're a little late.
Just a little bit. Hey, the train ran a little long. We got a little delay in the tunnel, if you know what I mean.
No, there was you got a message beforehand. This 6 o'clock meeting that from one of your guys, and the message before you got in your car to be drove down here. Be careful. There's rats looking for cheese. And that's why you ran a little late. You've got people all around the station right now. You've got about 10 of your guys placed around the station before you got here. You want to give some time.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be meeting.
Yeah, I was supposed to be meeting him at 6 p.m., but it's like what 6:30, 7?
It's pushing on 6:30 now.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, so you sit down on the other side of your number 2. He's like, "Boss, everything all right?"
I'll knock on the bench twice.
Kid's here, but he went to the bathroom. So
How's he looking?
he looked fine. Same as always.
Any more shifty than usual?
No, he wasn't shifty. He's just, he's got that out of town vibe,
Yeah, I know what you mean. How's business?
Doing good. Good on my end.
Is Troy still sitting out there?
No, Troy walked away.
Okay.
I'm looking for more people.
Which, Troy, you make 3 sales. You get about $60.
Hell yeah.
That's it for New York?
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
You're selling
you
Adderall
sold
pills.
you sold 3 pills, 20 a pop.
15.
Holy
Alright.
shit.
Cool.
Yeah. God damn.
I'm gonna look around and try and spot my guys around. Just kind of make eye contact with them.
Yeah, you see one. There's one leaning up next to a pole, sort of in the central part. You got 2 kind of at the entrance where you walk down, one on each side, sort of just hanging out there. One's drinking a coffee, being nonchalant. The rest are sort of at, you would know, are at like sort of at entrances to different platforms.
Yeah. So with my message that I got before tonight's meeting, do I feel
You feel like someone ratted on your time.
ratted on my time? Okay. I'm going to, after I look at all my guys,
That's why you waited a while.
yeah, I'm gonna pull my handkerchief out of my pocket and kind of rub it in my fingers and then put it back in. And this is signaling to my guys to run a quick pickpocketing racket in this place to see if they can draw out any cops.
Okay. Yeah. So. Naomi, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it would have been so great if we would have spotted each other, Elena.
I know, right? Would have been amazing. I could have saved you from whatever fucking shit you're about to do.
My perception check is 17.
Yeah. You start to notice. Oh, that's Tony Two Hands.
The movement around the station.
Yeah, you're watching, and then you start to notice Johnny Klobosky. Two-time Timmy? The fuck is going on here? You start to notice a lot of Chudovsky's guys in here.
All right, I'm starting to get concerned. Slash very aware of my surroundings.
You came
Do
here
I-
off the clock, no backup.
Yeah. Do I know his? Obviously, I'm not a detective, so I don't know all the ins and outs of his operation. Do I know anything about what he typically does other than what I'm after him for?
There are rumors in the police force. He's one of the biggest families in New York.
I'm a businessman, okay? I run a hedge fund in the stock markets. It's doing well. I have
Recently, his family, they own an LLC called Chesit, and they recently won a very large lawsuit against a nationally known snack company. Cheez-It.
Cheez-It. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they
Can I
they-
call
they were-
Steve? Sorry, when I get a second.
Yeah. And
Just
and
whenever you
know-
finish that. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's a shady family. You don't know exactly what they do, but in the precinct, there's rumors of, this warehouse was hit, 12 people dead. Could it be them? It might. There's no evidence. Who else is doing business like that in the city, though? There's only a few families that would. Could be him. Some of the buildings, are linked to his family's business.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean the crime that happened there is from them. That sort of thing.
Okay. Well, I see these questionable dudes moving around. Let's see, what do I want to do? So I assume I would have gotten some shots of him sitting down behind the dude, right?
Yeah, as soon as you see him walk in, your phone
Yeah.
out, go
Looking
ahead
like
and
I'm texting.
give me another stealth check.
Oh, jeez, I didn't do well on that last.
It's a dexterity. Okay.
Another 6.
You think you look like you're texting someone.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to look like you're texting someone when you're
Mhm.
taking these photos. But then
Just
you go to
scrolling on my
landscape mode for some reason.
Jeez, I'm so bad at this.
You feel like you need a larger picture of what's happening, so you turn your phone sideways,
Mhm.
snap a few, and you feel a tug on your jacket for a second, but
Oh.
don't really notice anyone.
Shit.
Like someone bumps, you're leaning up to this, and someone bumps into you as they're walking by, but nothing.
Shit.
You know, it's a lot of people in here. People bump into people all the time.
Out of curiosity, where did I have my badge and gun stored?
You're leaning on your left on this pillar. You got hit on your right, your holster side.
And where's my badge?
It's right on your right hip.
Okay.
Your badge is you usually have it on your belt loop.
Okay. Well, I'm in public. I don't want to.
None the wiser. You're still just taking photos.
Okay.
Austin, if you're back, if you wanted to call Steve.
Think he's back yet?
I'm gonna tell the guy sitting on the other side of me, hey, why don't you go fetch the kid?
Yeah, boss. Give me a moment. Sure. And he'll stand up to walk towards the bathroom.
To sort of for story's sake and like stuff, I think Elena would be trying to get back quickly in order to catch the tail end of her aunt's meeting with her friend to see if she can eavesdrop more, and also maybe stalk the guy a little bit to see if he's kind of, you know, creepy or whatnot. So she's gonna try to
see if
get
your
back
aunt's on
by
a date?
7. No. To stalk Curtis since he said he's here. So she's gonna come back early and look for him and see if he's doing
And
any
you know
shady
your aunt's
shit.
still here. So.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back as early as I can, which I'd probably I probably started on the train around like 6:15, went to home, so like 6:45, 7. I would hope to return if I'm moving quickly.
You're only going a few blocks back to your place. The ride's not as long. It took about 10 to 12 minutes all the way from up north for you guys to get down. It'll take about five on the train for you to get to your stop up here to walk to your place.
Yeah, so I'd like to get back around 6:45, 7 and kind of case the place, see if I can find my aunt or Curtis and see what they're doing.
Okay. Yeah, you can be on your way back, making your way back now at 6:30.
Okay, cool.
You wanted to call Steven?
Yeah,
Steve?
I think immediately as I got into the bathroom, just to kind of refresh myself of what's happened.
Okay.
I think I'll put him in an AirPod and just like go into a stall, and I'll ring him up. Yo, Steve.
Yeah, man, what's going on? You good?
All right, run. Yeah, I'm at the meeting. I told you about.
Okay. Going good. Why are you calling me?
Guy's not here yet. I don't know. You know me. I don't shake easily. I'm getting kind of shook.
Usually on time though, right?
Yeah, I mean, all the times I've met, he's been on time. Listen, run to me again. The guy that mugged you, and then the guy that was like weird to you. So you got mugged by a homeless guy? Because there's 2 guys in your story.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing a drop, you know, with just as normal, selling some stuff. But the guy that I was selling to, you know, he dropped all the stuff on the ground. I had to pick up the money, pick up the pills. I think this homeless guy saw it. He came up and, you know, he was like, "Hey, be careful. There's cameras around everywhere. I'm back." And
then he said something about his cut.
Yeah, while he was talking to me, he grabbed the bag of pills out of my pocket and walked off and said, "I'll see you back here next week with your cut," like he was gonna sell my stuff.
All right. What does this guy look like exactly?
Older. I think he had like an army jacket on. Kind of grayish black hair. Guys, okay?
All right. He just ran into me at Grand Central.
The same guy?
Same. I mean, based on your description, I just wanted to confirm. So he didn't seem to know the guy. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm about to go back out there, and I just wanted to get it fresh in my mind.
Hey, old kid, you in here?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll flush it. All right, Steve. And I'll hang up and go wash my hands. Here yet?
Hey, he's outside waiting on you.
All right, cool. I will walk out and just kind of stick my hands in my third layer hoodie pocket, where I have my mace stored.
3 out of 6
Okay.
layers.
As
Yeah.
this is happening, going into there, George, one of your guys walks up to you, or walks up and sits where the other guy used to be sitting, with his back to you. Your other guy that stood up and walked away into the bathroom, he sits down in his place, and he says, "Sorry, the cop on the pillow right in front of me."
Good eye, boy.
And then he'll stand up and walk away.
All right. If I see,
And at this time, Curtis and your number 2 will be walking out of the bathroom.
all right, when I see them walk out of the bathroom, I'm gonna stand up and kind of ruffle my hat and kind of catch eyes with them, and then nod my head like this, and I'm just gonna start walking towards the exit.
You would actually start walking towards platform 3.
Okay, platform 3, just wherever I would be going next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In situations like this, platform 3 is your bailout. That's your, if you think something's going down, 3 is safety for you.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just walk until we get to platform 3. I'll just keep like a 5 to 10 yard pace ahead of them.
Yeah, the number 2, he sees the hat nod and he's like, "All right, kid, I think we're on the move."
All right, lead the way.
And he'll follow towards he'll follow the boss, and then you'll also see him nod to some other people standing around the crowd that sort of seem to fold in. Naomi, what are you doing at this time? And I would say about this time, Elena, you're walking. You just got off the platform. No, you're still on. You're
like,
about
damn, that was
halfway
quick.
there. You're about halfway there.
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh, I probably won't see
And-
her when I get off in the same spot that she was.
And Elliot, you're at the beginning of platform 3 right now. You're
Can I do my custom gesture that I have set up on my Apple Watch to send Steve my location?
Yep. What's that look like?
It's just my hand's in my pocket, but it's just a little
Nice.
in my pocket.
Perfect.
He's got all the toys.
All right, Naomi, what would you like to
Kakarot.
do at this time?
All right, I assume I see, number 2 go to the bathroom, and the head guy, he ends up getting up to leave, right?
Yeah, you see 2-time Timmy walking in. you see, all the guys start to sort
Okay.
of fold in from where they were standing before.
Oh, okay. About what kind of count do I get of how many?
You get about a 4 count in this room.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna, put my phone away as I see them moving. I need to look less conspicuous. Do I put my hands in my jacket pocket at all, or, kind of just give a self-reassuring pat that, what's on my hip is
roll
still
me-
there?
Just roll me a wisdom check. Yeah, just roll me a straight wisdom check. So D20.
Oh, jeez. It's a 4.
You're not thinking about your gun right now.
No, of course.
You're
not.
thinking about,
Your lead.
all of the people you want in the room are in the room right now.
I'm a moron.
Where are they going? What are they doing? You've got to get info.
I can't stand my own stupidity. Okay.
It's not stupidity. You're in the moment. You can taste detective. You're just
Handle the dumb.
This is how you get your sister back.
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm Delulu. Okay. I am in the
And
moment.
you can't call for backup because you're off duty.
I'm off duty. I'm not a
it's
detective.
unsanctioned. Yeah.
I have no reason to be here. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to follow my dude out. The dude I'm trying to track down, the dude I'm trying to bust. I'm gonna follow him at a distance once his guys go out. I'm gonna try to follow him.
Question.
Mhm.
Could I have my jester set up to be the last person that I text? But I think that's Steve, but it's really Yelena.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that
Okay.
could happen.
Yeah.
So you think you set up your gesture, and it's going to Steve and Elena on the subway. You get
Yeah, my standard text, it says, going in, if you don't hear from me in 30, this is where I am. And it's just sharing my location.
What the fuck? I'm gonna, because I know he's in the same location as Naomi, my aunt. I'm gonna text her and be like, "Hey, is everything cool? My date was over there and he's texting me some weird shit. Have you seen him? He looks like this." And I'll like give a brief description of what he looks like and be like, "He just sent me his location and a weird cryptic text. So, I mean, is something going down?" And I'll send that to her.
Based on the description in the text, I mean, do I even pay attention to my phone at this point? I'm
You still
so.
have your phone out in your hand and you feel it.
Yeah.
buzz. You're
Okay.
ready to get photos, and that is your
Okay.
photo taking device.
That's
Also,
fair.
I do the question mark reaction to the share of the message. I just do a question mark and I'm like,
I don't take my hands out of my
Confused
pockets. I'm just
Yeah, you just.
I'm not
feel
making any
a-
moves. Yeah.
You just feel a buzz on your wrist.
Mhm.
Like
I
you
figure
feel
it's Steve giving me a
Steve-
thumbs
Steve-
up.
Steve got my
Yeah.
message. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so do I
beautiful.
recognize
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
description?
great. Yeah, that's great.
You peek down for a moment, and you're trying to follow these guys. So you glance at what she wrote. She wrote
Yeah.
a little bit. She's like, and the
Yeah.
gist of it is, "Are you okay? My date's there. He looks like this." And you're reading it quickly, but you're trying to also follow these guys, not
Yeah.
lose them. You're sort of focused on not being seen and not losing them at the same time.
Yeah.
You get
I'm probably doing a
it's
terrible
it's a
job.
college student. He
Yeah.
looks like a college student.
Yeah.
You're not quite putting the two and two together that Curtis, the kid that's walking with them, is also
Fair.
Is him.
Yep. Fair. Okay.
Be a mighty big coincidence.
Have I passed my parolee again, or is he gone now?
He's just sort of doing circles. He's doing
Okay.
little laps.
Yeah.
He's probably the least of your worries right now, actually.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Troy, you have not clocked Elena. You've never seen her in Civ clothes. You don't know what she looks like out of uniform, really. Like it would only it's
Naomi.
like Superman. But yeah. Naomi. It's like Superman taking his glasses off. You know,
What?
yeah, exactly. You're not looking for her. There's tons
Yeah,
of people
yeah.
here. You know?
It's New York, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do notice all the other cops here, though. You know, you're keeping your, sort of
Yeah.
distance away from them.
Jiven?
A platypus? Parry the platypus!
You guys, so
Where's Elliot?
Elliot's on platform 3 right now. He's already gone in. He's just
Oh.
waiting on
Pizza
his,
for
on his-
Chizit.
But he's honestly just standing there, nervously looking at his watch, be like,
Yeah, and George, Elliot, every time you've done one of these, you never interact with anyone. You're just you always wait there where they tell you. You'll get another text on where to pick it up. You never interact with anybody.
yeah.
I didn't have time to do y'all's whole thing, but Curtis, Elliot's one of your runners. So you guys have met in person 1, maybe 2 times, but it's been a completely text-based relationship and drop system since.
Okay. I'm probably getting a couple buzzes from him too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You guys have met in like you've met to make this arrangement, but it hasn't been very many times.
Yeah.
So you make your way onto platform 3, George. Naomi, you clock 2 more people with rap sheets on platform 3 already.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 more coming from another platform behind you. So you're at like, and you're looking around. There's the 4 and the right hand around George. There's 2 on the platform you can see through the ticketing system.
Yeah.
And behind you, there's 2 more walking in. So you're at about 9.
Okay.
9 plus George right now.
How's the crowd like?
The crowd's
George's coffee dude. That's his first name.
Tchaikovsky. Yeah, George.
Okay.
Cheskov.
I didn't know.
Cheskov.
I didn't know. Okay.
Cheskov. The crowd's starting to thin out. It seems like, trains have let out and there won't be another crowd again until the next train comes. Everyone's, and then, yeah, and Troy, you also notice, everyone's sort of leaving. You might get, next train coming in is platform 3. You might get some more business on the platform if you can make your way onto it.
Is that the platform I'm coming in on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sick. Love that. Me. And I'm also in like a cute little date outfit too, so.
Wait, why is she?
Acceptable artsy college
Wait,
bullshit.
is she coming out on 3 or 4?
She's coming in on 3.
But the train I'm coming in on is 4. The train is the course is 4, but the platforms
platform 3 is where
correspond
it's gonna stop.
differently.
Sorry, I got confused. Thank you. Okay. Makes more sense.
Don't get bogged down with the details.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry.
When it's based on real life, it's a lot harder
Yeah,
to
I
not
know.
just chalk it up to
Yeah.
fantasy.
Exactly. All these things probably don't like platform 3. I don't even know if there is a platform 3. So
Never been to Grand Central, so I don't know.
yeah, you have to go through a turnstile to get to your platforms. George, there's an officer at each turnstile for each platform. 1 officer for each platform. You just nod to the guy. He presses a button on the turnstile, and it makes it so it just spins freely.
How
All-
many people are already on the platform?
There's everyone. There's like maybe 10 that are still making their way off the platform, but everyone's leaving, and you're walking on.
Right,
Their
right, right.
exit is sort of to the left, so the way you're going in isn't the same way their exit.
As I'm passing the cop opening the thing for me, I say to him, "Hey, nobody else on for 10 minutes, alright?"
He replies, "Yeah, whatever you say, boss."
And I'll shake his hand with a $20 bill in it.
You love that cheddar.
I'll just keep walking with
Get
my
cheese.
boys.
Naomi, you're
Is Big Cheese like something that people call him, but not to his face? Okay.
yeah, Big Cheese is
Heard
something
that.
people call him, but yeah, not to his face. Like no one calls him the Big Cheese. But
You're totally gonna
everyone calls him the Big Cheese.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
they
They refer to
said-
him as the Big Cheese, but they don't call him that.
Yeah,
This
and
is
every time they hand him money, people sort of make that little joke,
The
the
cheddar.
cheddar,
Oh, that
The
cheddar.
cheddar. Okay.
That cheddar. God.
because
Oh
they
boy.
know a lot of his money came from that lawsuit with Cheez-It.
Oh my god! This is amazing.
Funny.
Amazing. Love it.
Yeah, so you make it on the platform. There's people coming out on the left. No one's really entering. There's a few people coming to enter the platform behind Naomi, but mostly you only see the two guys and maybe 3 other people with backpacks, but everyone's sort of leaving right now. And Naomi, you go to get on the platform, and the cops say, "Hang on, miss, we're closed down for repairs right now."
Repairs? What you talking about? It's rush hour. What are you talking about? I gotta go. Let me through.
You
Transit authority.
Ma'am, authorized personnel only at this time.
How intent am I on getting through here?
You go to flash your badge, and your badge is there.
Okay.
Your gun is not.
Oh Jesus, Mary and Joseph. All right.
Fuck.
That's what I was worried
Oh
about.
god.
Do I
and-
notice my gun is missing when I go to grab my badge?
You notice it is, and you flash your badge, and you notice your gun isn't on your hip next to your badge in its holster. So you
When I
quickly
check out
sort of
from the precinct.
you sort of close your jacket quickly after you show your badge, so that this other fellow cop doesn't know
You don't have
may
your
have
weapon.
lost your gun.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, I'll let you through.
Okay. Thank you.
You
Mhm.
walk in, 2 guys walk in behind you, but you turn over your shoulder and you notice the cops. He didn't stop the 2 guys behind you, but he's stopping everyone else.
Okay.
And you
That's
quickly
weird.
notice there's only 4 people, or the group of people in front of you and the 2 guys behind you, and nobody else on this platform.
I'm
except
concerned.
for one guy in spandex sitting on a bench sort of down the way.
I'm
Definitely
concerned.
like doing the knee jump, like
Oh,
the bouncing leg.
warming up, yeah, the bouncing leg sitting, and Elliot, you quickly notice this platform's pretty clear, but there's a rich guy surrounded by some thug looking guys.
Do I
Down
clock
the way.
this? Do I clock this character down sitting on the bench?
Yeah, you clock them, and then also
Yeah, I'll go. I'll whistle and do this, and send 2 of my guys down to check him out.
Curtis, you clock him. He looks familiar, but
All right.
you know,
Do I recognize him
yeah,
as
you
who he is?
recognize him. Yeah, you recognize
I
him.
say, excuse me, Mr. Chekhov. This is one of my guys.
What was one of your boys?
Yeah.
What's he
He's
do
good.
for you?
He's a runner.
So he's one of my boys.
Exactly.
He
He was waiting on me. I was meeting him. I was gonna drop off after our little meeting here. I didn't realize that we'd be so behind.
Yeah, we have a I don't know if you couldn't tell. I was a little purposely late. I got tipped off that there might be some heat on us here at the meeting point tonight.
Honestly, I didn't notice. I just, I'm on Mr. Chekhov's time, so
Cool to hear.
Off.
How's business been, my boy?
been okay. Been okay, Always good business. And study season comes around.
Yeah. Everybody needs to get those grades.
That's right. That's right. Keep them tuned in. Sorry for asking, but is there any reason for all this this meeting? This isn't our normal setup.
But like I said, heard some heat might be on us, so I had to take us for a walk. Do you have anything for me?
Do I have anything for him? I don't.
Yeah, you have in your backpack $10,000.
Okay. And how much am I short?
You're about a grand short.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, business is good. One of my guys got mugged,
Let's call it 9K, and you're missing that one last K of
Okay.
the 10.
and I start pulling out the stacks and handing it to the number 2.
Jimmy, or yeah, you can hand it to number 2.
Yeah.
I was gonna have somebody else grab it, but yeah, he works.
It's tiny.
Yeah, tiny.
Tiny.
Troy, at this time, you would know there's a way into Platform 3. You know that's the next train that's going to be coming. Those would be your next customers. You know there's a way in there without going through the turnstiles. You know the tunnels pretty well, and that would typically be the exit. That's your escape plan, George. If things were to go down, that's why you picked Platform 3.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny, that guy that was sitting next to you talking all weird to us, he was kind of matching the description of that my guy gave me of a person of interest during the mugging.
That was to Tiny?
Yeah, to Tiny, because Tiny saw the guy.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you mean that homeless guy?
Yeah, that's what my guy says. He described him down to the army jacket and the long gray hair.
Okay. Keep an eye out. How much he get from you?
He got about $1 grand in product, so we're $1 grand short this month.
A little
Telling
short,
me
huh?
what you're handing me short?
Yes.
Oh, boss, he's short.
I can hear, Tiny. I have fucking ears.
Well, what the fuck am I here for?
To hold the bag, because it doesn't touch my hands.
All right, yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, with any of this, I'll start, coming in through my secret entrance and waiting on the platform behind one of the pillars.
Yeah, so your entrance leads sort of into the tunnelway, and you have to. There's a walkway down into the tunnel that you can make your way onto the platform from inside the tunnel.
Yeah.
Where at in the city were you when this happened?
What me? It was when we saw the guy, or when the guy got mugged.
No, when you got mugged. Oh, it wasn't
It
you that
me.
got mugged.
No, it was one of my runners.
Oh, how many
Not this guy.
runners? How many runners do you have working for me now?
You have a network.
Yeah, I got a nice little network.
Moving up. I see.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you taking initiative.
I got a couple plugs in all 5 boroughs and a few extra in Staten Island.
When I bumped your quota from 5 to 10K, I honestly didn't think you can handle it. But this 9, it shows promise.
Yeah, I might have to change my major to economics with all this business I'm learning from you.
No. Keep up with the tech, my boy. Might need it in the future for some jobs.
Tony, you start to feel the rush of air coming from the tunnel. It's not heavy. It's just the air's picking up through the tunnel, and the echo of a moving train in the distance.
Okay. I'll start making my way up the stairs to the platform.
Is that?
You
Do we
notice
see
the
him?
platforms? You notice the platforms as you start to go up the stairs at like eye level with where everyone's standing. You know it's pretty clear, but there's a group of people huddled up, about 30, 45 feet to the center of the platform from the edge where you are, sort of in the center. Group of people huddled up, most of them wearing black trench coats, sort of fancy, kind of talking out of the side of their faces to each other while they stare at the platform.
Can I hear them at all? Or are they?
You can't hear them. Yeah. What was that?
Okay.
Where am I? Am I on the far side of him?
You are now being ushered by the two people behind you. They sort of flank your right and left, and kind of where you going, miss? Yeah, you missed your train? And they start, one puts their hand on your back and starts to walk you towards the group of people down to the
I
right.
can walk myself, thank you. No need to touch.
Can I see this?
Yeah, you see this you stop about eye level with the stairs of the side of the platform. You know, if you were to stay here, the train wouldn't hit you. It's you know.
Can I get underneath the safety platform?
It's only under the safety platform. You know, it's only about a foot of grading under there. If that train comes, you're stuck down there for a minute until it departs. You'd be able to hear a conversation.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna
it would suck.
It would suck.
Yeah.
Can I use? Yeah.
Wall.
Can I use her distraction of them walking her up to kind of sneak my way up and get behind one of the pillars?
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get as close as I can without being caught.
Yeah, as soon as they start to walk Naomi up, George, you see this, and Elliot, you see some commotion starting to happen down this way. They're walking a young lady towards this group of people.
I think Elliot gets even more nervous. It's like now has like the double, the double
Also,
leg going.
Elliot, you don't know what you really You've talked with
Troy.
You've talked with Curtis a few times. You've never opened the bag that he hands you to deliver.
Yeah, it's always like a Happy Meal bag or like a Jimmy John's bag or something.
Absolutely professional every time.
Yeah, and you don't meet him you know him because you met to start this thing. You know it's shady, but this makes your ends meet. This is the delivery once a week that you do that makes all the other deliveries, fucking worth it.
Yeah, that's why he's not bolted yet. He's like nervous out of his mind, especially as they walk this like chick up to this group. But he's like, yeah, gotta make rent.
And
can I catch eyes with Elliot and
Yeah,
try
you
to
catch
ease his mind?
He's down the platform a little ways. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know from the few times I've met him, I'm sure that I notice he's like a kind of an anxious guy. So
Jumpy.
I just look at him and just
His
mouth.
heart rate is
easy.
constantly elevated at
So
all times.
I see these two of my goons bring this this cop over, and I do this to him, and they start to pat you down.
Hey, no need to get handsy.
One of them, as the other one's patting you down, pulls his coat open, shows the gun on his hip.
It's a nice piece.
It's your gun.
I know. I don't want to allude to that at the moment. I don't want to admit that.
You know, if you don't turn that back in, you're gonna have to write a report about it.
Yes, I know, but I don't want to allude at the moment. Nice piece.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hey.
Or,
How you doing,
can do the
gentlemen?
voice of my goon, Jordan.
Yeah, I'd say so.
How we doing, gentlemen?
So, is that directed towards George?
Or how
Just in
you?
general.
Okay.
Just,
How
you know.
how are you doing?
Me, I'm just trying to get home. You know.
Yeah.
Missed the train a bit ago, so trying to get home. You know.
And this incoming platform. You're trying to get home on an incoming platform?
Yeah.
I mean,
What kind of subway are you talking about? I gotta get on.
Going and outgoing.
sorry, Jimmy is a little daft. He doesn't know how trains work.
I,
That's why I didn't give him the money. I was like, I better give this to Tiny.
they get off, they income. I'll go. You been here for long?
I got two left hands. I don't know my right from my left. You know, that's why they call me Jimmy Two Hands.
Okay.
Doesn't everybody have two hands? Well, shouldn't they call you two left hands?
Yeah.
This is a ghost of Elena. No, she's just stepped off the train and said, "Auntie, Curtis, Jimmy, two hands." Wait. Sorry, no, I'm derailing.
Ha, derailing. Ha ha.
You know, just trying to get home.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we all got places to be, but why are you here right now?
It's when I arrived at the platform. Came here. Where am I supposed to go? This is where I gotta
Did
go.
somebody tell you to be here right now?
Who would have told me to be here right now? This is the path that I follow to get home.
Did they pull out her badge?
Check her phone. Check her phone.
Did they pull out her badge?
No, she still has her badge. She flashed it to the cop to let her into the.
Okay, but they didn't like say, "Oh, look what we got here." Okay, cool. Just
Hey,
make sure for my
they
own
probably don't
knowledge.
want to out themselves too, you know.
Yeah, got that.
The other guy next to you said, "Boss, check her phone. I saw her taking photos."
Oh, you taking photos?
I can't enjoy
Are
the
you-
scenery
Are
of,
you a
of
photographer on the night?
Grand Central Terminal. Listen, I like to take
You
pictures.
working two jobs?
Yeah.
Police officer,
Who doesn't
amateur-
work two jobs at this
amateur
point?
photographer. I'd love to check out your photos.
My photos for what? I just like to take pictures of Grand Central Station.
I might be able to
Slice of life.
get you a commission, you know, put them up in a gallery.
No. This is just for me, just
Oh,
for.
So you're saying they're not good?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not good. That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
No, art's in the eye of the beholder. I'd still love to check them out.
Donnie,
I don't.
Donnie,
I don't.
I don't
Is
think
this
you're
the
hearing
practical
me, and
jokers?
I pull out my gun and hold it to my side. I'd like to check them out.
You see any fucking cameras anywhere, kid?
I don't know. They're hidden.
I mean, I'm so sorry to tell you this. Your gun doesn't really scare me. So
Boys,
I
and
think at
snap my
this point,
fingers,
Elliot
and two of
turns
them
off
are
his
gonna try and
GoPro.
punch you.
You turn on your GoPro or off?
Turns it off.
Turns it off. Okay.
as a biker, of course he would have a GoPro. What
Yeah.
what did they do to me? You said they
Um,
tried to punch me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
two of them punch you in the gut.
You get
Oh.
you get two non-lethal hits in the gut. And then one of them puts his hand out to ask for your phone. Miss, just hand it over.
Good thing I do all those crunches.
How many
Can I do
guns?
Can I do my second gesture, which is it sends a text to the last person I text saying, "Shit's going south."
Yeah, and
Save me,
Uh,
Steve.
Ilana,
No, it
you
doesn't say
get-
that, but
you'll get a text on your phone.
And I still haven't heard from my aunt. So I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? I'm like on the train, like knee. I'm like, this is not a date night. What the fuck is going on? I'm so scared.
As
Scared.
as you go to hand your phone, Naomi, this text pops up on it. When you hand it to the guys, it's a text from Elena.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like, what is going on? Answer me.
Oh my god.
I'll,
Not helpful in any
I'll
way.
grab the phone as it buzzes.
Mhm.
And I'll tap on the text to see if it opens it
Oh,
without needing the password.
Yeah, it opens it.
just to show it on her face.
Oh my god.
Face ID.
How many guys?
So dumb. I'm
No,
so
she's.
dumb.
They're not seeing his text to me.
So dumb.
They're just
No,
seeing
but
my
You
text to
sent it-
her.
Yeah, but
Plus,
you
if
sent a
it's
text
locked,
to.
she still has to give her
Yeah.
password.
But they're saying
Face
you just
ID.
said I don't have a password on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
Face
okay.
ID is like just.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, Face ID will do it.
How many guys are with him?
Do I
There's about
see?
it's about 9 people.
My description is in her phone.
Scrolling through
Yeah.
this text
Yeah, I
stream.
said you're my date. That's what I said.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
Not
he was
like I
like,
said he's got me a drop for me that I'm gonna steal
Yeah,
from
yeah.
him. Like I'm just. Have you seen my
That's
date?
true.
He was there at the same time.
That's enough, I think.
Yeah, I'll scroll through the text messages, see if anything
You see
interesting
one
pops up.
from about
I'm not gonna go
4
more. I'm not gonna go more than 5 days.
no, no,
Oh
no.
no, it's like
From
15
about
minutes ago.
4 p.m. earlier. Hey, I got information on your mom. Would love to come talk to you about it. Can we have our weekly lunch or dinner later tonight?
All right.
And then you see one.
I hope you
about-
guys have a good dinner, and I'll dismiss the text messages, and then I'll go to the photos.
Mhm.
And I'll start looking at the photos, and I'll just start deleting them. And then I'll delete
that's all
them.
he does is delete
I'll delete them, and then I'm gonna hand the phone back to you. See how hard was that?
My evidence
Mr.
of Troy
Mr.
stealing shit.
Chiskov,
Mm.
you might want to delete them from the cloud as well. They're probably backed up to the cloud.
See, I knew that's why I kept you around. I'll hand the phone to you.
I can't handle my own
There you go.
stupidness.
I'm gonna text again, like, Auntie, what the fuck?
You'll see
Answer
this pop
me.
up. You'll see it pop up.
I see it.
Yeah, when he hands the phone, you'll see Auntie, what, and then the whole text thread is there. And you sort of see your description 2 texts away.
It has a name though, doesn't it?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The text
Oh,
bubble
it
will
has-
have a name.
Oh, when it pops up, you see her name.
I was gonna say,
Elena,
Elena's
yeah.
not. It's pretty unique.
Spelt the specific way
Yeah.
that
Mm.
she texted you to spell it.
Yeah. I'll delete the cloud. Do that. And swipe it away. Just hand it back to her.
Why, thank you for deleting
The,
my pictures.
The
Yeah,
rumble of the
You
tunnel.
know, I agree. They weren't that good.
Thank you. That's what I thought.
The rumble of the tunnel starts to get a bit louder. And you hear some screeching of brakes start to come up, and a light down the tunnel appears as the wind starts to grow faster and faster. And a train appears.
Well, gentlemen, this is my train home. If I'm allowed to go,
Mm.
if I can have all of my personal belongings back, please.
The one guy that took your gun, I guess, will show that he took it to George. You know what? I'm feeling generous tonight. And the goon will take the gun, take all the ammo out of it, and hand you the gun back.
Can I walk off the train as this is happening and like roll a
You-
perception check or something?
As the train's arriving, and you're on. There's not. The train has a lot of people on it. Not like overly packed, but there's still quite a lot of people. Through the people of the train arriving, you're sort of in the middle car, so you pass by them and you see your aunt talking in the middle of this group of men on an empty platform. There's a homeless man at the very beginning of it, and then a guy in spandex.
And she doesn't see Curtis.
Sort of just peering down the way.
Well, he's in
and
a
you
huddle
see,
of men.
and yeah, and you're very focused. You recognize your aunt immediately in the middle of these men, and then the platform doors open.
Do I see? Because I don't want to just scream her name, but I also don't want to like. I see her obviously, so I'm gonna start meandering my way over there, and like trying to assess the situation. Not
Mhm.
really like. I'm not assuming the worst, but I'm also not like. Oh, it's her friends, because clearly I see some fucking solemn faces and a huddle of men and her. I'm like,
Mhm.
as I get closer, do I recognize Curtis?
As everyone's rushing off the train, going their ways, and you're sort of standing on the platform looking at them as people are passing in front of you and passing by them, and you see Naomi sort of try to make her way towards it. As she passes this person to try and make her way towards the train, you recognize that person as Curtis.
As I see her peeling away from the group, because it seems like she's somewhat safe, I'm gonna say, Auntie, why are you here? And I'm gonna make my way over towards her, and then I'm gonna look and
You
register
see
that I
9
see
heads
Curtis.
turn and look at you.
No, and then I'm gonna see Curtis, and I'm gonna be like, Curtis, why are you here? Are you two? Are you and my aunt? Oh my god! Are you two fucking?
What? Why would you immediately
Escalated
go
quickly.
there? That's wild.
I mean,
I
what is a
just-
college girl
didn't-
going to assume?
That's true. I didn't even know that this was your aunt.
Her aunt and her date are in the same fucking place with a bunch of men?
I told you I
What?
wasn't on a date.
The platform
I
clears
know, but
pretty
you said it
quickly.
was a
Everyone
friend.
Everyone moving through the platform clears pretty quickly, and you guys are standing there with this conversation.
And I'm gonna try and like grab her arm and kind of like gently just be like, let's walk this way and talk. As I like try to
I'll
scoot
do
her
it because she's like,
off the
she
platform.
seems
Out
a
the way.
little frantic, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna raise an eyebrow at Curtis and look him up and down and like, what the fuck? And then just walk
What's up?
away with her.
Alright. There's too many coincidences going on. Everybody on the fucking train. And all of my boys pull their guns out.
Did we make it off the platform?
You guys are walking onto the train right now, being escorted.
On the train? Oh, I was trying to get her to like leave.
Is there a secret
They
guy
got
behind the
guns.
homeless man?
I don't think my guys have clocked him down there yet.
No one has
Yeah.
clocked. No one has clocked Troy. Do you? They sort of keep you from leaving, Naomi, and sort of start to escort you through the train. It is just you now on this platform. Everyone on the train has left.
Oh, right, because they
And that's-
didn't even let anybody load in.
Yeah, no one else is
Yeah.
loading into a train. It's just you guys. And as everyone's sort of being escorted onto the train, there is what could only be described as everyone's hair starts to stand on end. Everyone in this room, all of your hair starts to stand on end, all over your body. And then
Electricity?
a massive shockwave blasts from the main lobby. Boom!
Oh,
Massive shockwave followed by dust. The entire platform is covered in this fog with rubble entering into the platform. And you hear screams and yells from the central train station.
Mhm.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Yeah.
Jeez, guy. It's drawing guns on everybody.
It's going great. Can't believe my character's
There were too
stupidity.
many coincidences. A cop was found
was trying
after
to-
I was told that there was gonna be something going on with my meet tonight. My meeting with the person, he also brought somebody else to the train station. One of his
Who?
guys.
No.
For a meeting.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
he
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
that's to drop off
the-
the
Well,
stuff
the
that you
actor
have so
thing,
he
it was
runs
a-
stuff.
Usually, that's something.
The
know,
cop is related to this person getting off of the train who is here to see my guy. There was just
This
too
is a
many things
victim of
going on
circumstance.
for me not to have my guys to pull guns on everybody and trying to get everyone on the train.
Is
I mean, fair. That's fine. Even if I didn't say anything, it'd be a little weird.
Does he
Like,
make Elliot get on the train too?
I don't think anybody got on the train. The bomb went
didn't-
off before
no
it
one
happened.
got on the train yet.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
No
okay.
one
as
made
soon as
it
the
onto
pieces
train.
were out, Elliot stood up and is like, he heard "get on the train" and he is like very quickly walking on
Getting on the train.
Yeah, as you
That's funny.
break the threshold of the train is when the room is just instantly covered with
Just
debris and
raining.
Jeez.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
I'm glad I was behind that pillar.
do I have my bike or is it?
Yeah, from your perspective, Troy, you just see it doesn't come from down the tunnel, but from the central from their thing. So you see all this dust come in to the room and then fill the area towards you as you hear the
Yeah.
concussive blast.
That was so good.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
love
that's
this so
that was
much.
quite the situation.
I'm sorry I
Holy
missed the
shit.
first half of it, but it sounds like it was
It
great.
worked out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, honestly,
Yeah.
it worked out.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got perfect.
In my head, the entire time from the time that you, Ian, walked into the train station, I heard that music from the Untouchables like slowly start to crescendo every minute or two until it's like one violin playing like nervous, like I'm just like, what's gonna happen?
It's so good. I
Catch
love
it.
that it's based in real life, and so we can I just have like maps and like I have Google Maps pulled up
Yeah.
and search for places.
Modern
and-
day.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Probably
Yeah.
learn more about New York in this than I ever will in New York.
I was
To
gonna
be
say,
Yeah,
honest,
who here has not been to New York?
I've been there once.
I went.
Oh, no,
I
I've
went
been
when I
there.
was in 8th grade.
I think me and Tor are probably the most recent visitors. It's been right at 2 years now.
Okay, I went about. When did I go? Was it 2 or 3 years?
Was
I
it
don't know.
before or after the pandemic?
That's a great question. I feel like it might have been.
Ours was
It was
after.
before.
Yeah,
It was
ours was
before,
definitely
okay.
after.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
the
It
time,
went so
though.
long to do this one. It was almost a year ago.
Oh my gosh.
I came up with this.
We
Yeah.
went- We went to Midtown.
What?
Yeah, we went to Midtown.
I know,
like,
but we stayed
Oh,
most of the
oh.
time in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you
this
stayed in
is-
Brooklyn. Okay.
I thought for sure. I totally forgot that I made the name, but it's kind of funny now. So
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, this is crazy. I did not see any of because I didn't know she was Officer Naomi. I didn't know that it was all gonna fucking correspond so well together. That's
why I
crazy.
Everything
that's why I
went
wrote
really, really
everyone's
good.
sort of
Yeah.
backstory. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was
it's a
good.
great
That
way
was
to do
really
it.
good.
Um,
Yeah.
that was good.
Oh my god, that's
Mhm.
It was.
There's still things to uncover.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
we
There's
just got
a lot of things that
exploded.
I'm keeping secret.
man, it's good
I'm
stuff.
just an art
My character is
student.
dumb.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Hey man, I
Character.
just deliver pizzas.
And
My character
drugs.
is so dumb.
Hey,
He doesn't
I don't know that.
Are you sure?
You just know he gets a lot of
Willful
money every week
ignorance
for delivering
is
a
different
specific
from
Yeah.
not
sandwich.
knowing.
You deliver
I think
pizzas
I've got
and,
an
really
idea
expensive
of
McDonald's
what's
bags.
happening now.
Willful ignorance and not knowing are two entirely different things.
You might be putting 2 and 2 together with this interaction. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Doesn't make you innocent.
I'm confused on what class Curtis is, though. Are you a student or?
Yeah, I'm a student.
Okay, but you're just
Yeah.
kind of doing a drug hustle on the
We
side.
didn't. Yeah, we didn't really get into it. I go to Columbia.
Yeah, I think he pays for that.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
where my idea came from. Okay, not too far
Yeah,
off.
you haven't necessarily seen Curtis before, but you
Oh.
know.
I think my hoodie
you-
is a Columbia hoodie. So
Yeah.
Of course it is.
haven't-
You,
you
What's
haven't
tell me.
But
that
Naomi's
In New
deep
York?
into
yeah, if
trying
you look
to
on the
put a
map,
Columbia
that
drug
Cagney's,
ring
the first
together.
map, it's near. It's like
Oh.
northwest.
Upper West Side.
I feel like we're gonna have a lot more problems than just drugs.
Yeah, I
now
got
on.
nothing about drugs or anything. So I was making everything up.
Wait, what?
Oh,
It was good.
I had
I
all
don't know
that.
anything about drugs. No, I'm saying myself. I don't know
Oh,
anything about
gotcha,
drugs. I
gotcha.
have, I have the character stuff about drugs.
I like I'm the only
No.
non-New Yorker.
No,
No,
I'm
he's
not-
a non-New Yorker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
I'm
Yeah.
not native.
yeah, Troy's not either.
I was raised here.
He's from Jersey.
So
My
Jer-
character.
Jersey is not New York.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't. I, don't
have
want
to commute the fucking turnpike every day.
I,
On
I
your
can't,
electric
I can't
bike.
say if my character
Yeah.
is a New Yorker or not because I still want to
Oh.
keep some stuff secret.
Oh.
the fucking mob that got a Cheez-It lawsuit. The big cheese.
Hey man, I get it.
Does he
I'm,
look
my family's from
rat-like?
Jersey. but
Yeah, right. You would be highly aware.
Hoboken, no joking.
I just love that you're letting me implement all the like tech stuff.
But yeah,
That
it
was just-
exists.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Now I gotta figure out how art is going to fucking
if you
qualify
I
in
mean-
all of this.
at some times it may disappear. You know.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also,
EMP?
when you guys saw him pull out his pistols, they were gold plated with ivory handles.
Jesus
Christ.
My cheese!
Why?
The cheese guns!
They're
Cheese cannons! The cheese cannons! Oh my
You
god.
get so many good catchphrases for your organization. Trees it, the fuzz.
Cheese and rice.
Puffed.
You want some cheese curds? Here you go.
Yeah,
You're
Austin,
doing a
usually
good
when,
job.
whenever you get your text for your time, usually, you have one of your guys come, and usually it's Elliot that, you'll do it like 2 hours after you do the drop, because usually you'll drop
Yeah.
the money here and they'll re-up you.
Gotcha.
So somewhere on one of these guys is
Is a
10K
bunch
worth
of stuff. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
What do you think Troy's there for?
Oh.
Great.
What did
Great.
Steve tell you? Frickin'
Yeah, what
Steve.
the fuck, Steve?
I'm definitely getting a practical joke.
This fucking bit is so good. Where are the cameras?
The
I mean-
whole thing-
And you're
an
not
impractical
concerned about
joker skit.
cameras because you're selling drugs. You're concerned because it's for impractical jokers. Like what?
That's even better. That makes it even better.
So ironic. Oh my
I mean,
god, that's
if
amazing.
you were a non-native student, I feel like
You
most of
should
your
all the
exposure.
time.
All
You
right,
would
all
for
right.
sure be looking
Now
for
I want
him.
you to go up and call him the Big Cheese.
Yeah, that pistol is going
Just-
straight
And just
in your
keep doing
gut.
it. Just keep doing it. Whatever he says, just say, "All right, Big Cheese. All right, Big Cheese. All right, that's all right, Big Cheese."
It's all good, Big Cheese. Don't worry about
Would
it.
for sure get somebody killed.
He's
My
Uh,
god.
Chinskov is the only person that Curtis has never asked if he's an impractical joker.
Smart.
You guys
Well-
like it so far?
God.
I've been
Yeah,
sitting
it's
on it,
fun.
man.
Yeah.
Sitting on it.
Weaving the stories together is nice. At least you get to marinate it and like figure out like all the
Yeah.
tiny little details.
Yeah.
Because like I'm
Mhm.
sure some of that was improv, but at the same time, it's like
It flowed
I'll-
very well.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of, I mean, you know, the people were improv.
Nathaniel,
Are
you really? You
You're
think
telling me
Nathaniel was
Timmy
improv?
Two Hands
Yep.
was improvised?
Yeah, all
No way.
That was pretty good.
It's
It's
so good.
it's Timmy Two Time and Johnny Two Hands. All right.
No, I thought it was Tony Two Hands and Johnny Kloboski.
They don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
they,
Johnny
And
Kloboski.
Sweeney.
they
Yeah,
don't
2
even
times
know.
Yeah, you're
they
right.
just
you're
say
right.
yes. They just say yes, sir.
They
Yes.
interchange names every so often. It's fine. Johnny, Tony, it's all the same at the end of the day. That was so good though. It was fun. It was a
Yeah,
lot
it
of
That
was
fun.
was
very
good.
fun.
I like
It was.
the
I feel like I just
technology
came in and
aspect.
created chaos though.
You sure
Absolutely.
fucking
No,
did.
no. What I mean, you
I mean,
came in.
I
as
feel like
a
that
perfect-
would
I mean,
happen whether
I
you're here or
came
not.
I came in and did exactly what my character would do.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
valid.
I mean, yeah, it worked out perfect. You know? That's sort of, you know, in my mind what I had put together. It would sort of happen like that. I had to get you all to platform 3. That was my goal, was to get you all to platform 3.
You did it.
So
And it didn't
executive,
feel
homeless
it didn't feel
delivery.
like we were, excuse the pun, on rails.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
because it didn't feel that way, because it would make sense that Cheskov would want to go to a second location, and
Yeah.
that
Oh,
just
yeah.
happened to be
After
if
I
he
got
had
confirmation that there was a
Tailing.
cop there, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely I'm walking away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it felt
Naomi
like
got-
he prompted and you just provided his second location. So
Yeah.
it felt very natural.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah.
Naomi
Honestly,
is
I'm
dumb.
kind of bummed that no one's in construction, because that shit looks overpowered as fuck. But I also don't know how that would fit into this whole thing. So
Yeah. It's just
Yeah,
be,
I was
a
between
metro
delivery
worker.
and construction, but I just thought delivery would be more fun.
especially for how it fits into this, it makes more
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how. Like, sure, a metro worker, like construction worker, could work, but
Or platform 3
I
could
think
have
this is
been
a
like
good group
yeah.
Under construction. yeah.
dynamic
Well,
going on.
So I had a construction worker plan. That's why Cagney. Some of the platforms are closed, being worked on right
Mm.
now.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
one that Cagney uses, there a construction worker could have been there.
Yeah.
Working
Gotcha.
on stuff.
And tailed him and followed
Yeah.
him or some shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, that was so
This,
good.
yeah. I've wanted to do like a New York campaign since I watched the Dimension 20's New York.
Oh,
yeah.
Unsleeping City.
City-
so
City
so
Never
I
good.
haven't
Sleeps.
watched it. I haven't watched it.
It's pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
so
Is
good.
it a one shot or a mini?
No, it's a campaign.
Or...
No,
It's
yeah,
their it's the main campaign people.
Mhm.
Damn.
City Never
Okay.
Sleeps.
They did 2
Is that what-
seasons
I
of it.
still gotta get Dropout. I still
The
gotta buy it.
Unsleeping City.
Unsleeping City. Yeah, yeah.
I can share my
I
login.
think the
I think.
first, yeah, I was say, I
Does it
think the
have a
first
little
one's on
limited
YouTube.
number of users?
Even if it does, I'm the only one on mine. So meh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still working on Legends of Adventures, but honestly, I like to jump from campaign, so I'd be down. I love Dimension 20's little shorts on TikTok. They're
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
hilarious.
watching
Christian
Burrow's
cracks
End
me the
right
fuck
now.
up.
So I didn't really know how to start. The system I made up for this isn't really based on anything. It's just something I made up. So, in a combat scenario,
So what you're saying is we're creating our own
TTRPG.
TPRPG.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
whatever,
like
however you say that.
man.
Yeah, we just got to
Um,
come up with some base stats and
Mechanics.
skills.
Yes,
I
some
mean,
like
Yeah.
some nice
Well, yeah.
printables and print it off some hard cardboard stock and sell it at TJ Maxx.
Do you like the fact that we're all average except for certain little skills?
Yeah, I
like
wanted to give
+5
everyone
with
a little
network and
heightened
stuff?
on their to make it
Certain.
class specific, so that it
Yeah,
gave an
'cause-
incentive to play a class.
'Cause
And
the
honestly,
comp
we can look
has
into
the highest
like the kids on bikes system or something like that. Something that's based on 3D6. Oh, it's something a little different than we've done.
Yeah.
3d6.
So
You
the
lost
way I
me.
have it set up right now is like everyone has their item. If it's listed, you have your item that you can use. Attack rolls are d20s. Attacks will be d6s. If you have a plus, you add it to that.
Damage.
If you have a weapon, yeah, damage would be d6s. If you have a weapon, that's a d12.
Are the pepper spray consumables?
It is a consumable. The pepper spray cans have 3 uses.
Okay,
You can reset them if you find a convenience store.
gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah.
Picks up.
Start spreading the news.
I'm leaving today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm still there's some. Once we get into like a combat scenario, if we do this again, it'll just be sort of like a. I don't know. We'll figure it out on the fly.
Trial and error.
I have a
Yeah.
base set of stuff I'm gonna try and use, but
Yeah.
I think it works with kind of what we're doing.
it's
Just,
more
you know,
story based than combat
collaboration.
based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so Kids on Bikes is not 3d6. Kids on Bikes is
Each.
each stat has a dice assigned to it. So you get a d4 to a d20.
Mhm.
And
Oh.
so like your intelligence could be a d20 and your strength could be a d4 or whatever. And you
If you have to
assign
make
each dice
rolls,
to
you'll
it.
roll.
Exactly.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, that might be a good. Actually, yeah. Now that Austin mentioned
That
it,
would
might
be
a
that would
really-
be fun to explore that.
Yeah, I
We-
think so too, because it felt a little off just having everyone roll base d20s just for all
Mhm.
those perception and insight checks and stuff like that. Because
I
not,
don't remember if
I mean,
bought
I
those.
gave some advantages to stuff like, Constitution. No one's done a con save yet. Intelligence. Some people have intelligence. Some people have dex. I
Yeah,
don't-
that's because nobody's been waterboarded yet. But just wait.
Bitch, the fucking station just blew up. We're about to have much bigger problems.
Yeah,
And we could always-
I don't have.
Your drug
Anything-
business is on fucking hiatus right now.
No, I got plenty of people running that. Look at this. My young prospect right here already has like 15 guys running for him.
Unless they're all dead from the
It's about 6.
explosions.
Curtis has about 6 guys that work for him, but Curtis knows that. You don't.
And we could always try something and like adapt on the fly too, since this is kind of just
Yeah.
our thing.
Yeah.
It was really fun though.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun collaborative and learning thing.
Yeah, I like it.
And I love
Can't
that
wait
we're all
till we do it again.
average for most skills, just like regular humans.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Um,
I'm gonna have a strength of a D4 and an intelligence for a D20.
Hmm.
Lord.
Oh, Elliot's D20 would definitely be flight.
Dex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason you rolled so low on your dex check, but a feature of the delivery is that traffic does not impede your
Yeah.
or one other ally's movement through the city.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sick.
hmm
I mean, once you've gotten in that shit for so long,
Yeah.
you can
You
get
just
hit
kind of
and
can
keep
read the
going,
flow.
For fuck's sake, yeah.
Yeah.
Traffic
The delivery.
master.
The other feature of delivery is GPS. You know the city like the back of your hand.
Yep.
And then side door. You know the passcode to most high-rise building.
Nice. Nice.
I feel like that's going to come in handy very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. I feel
I feel like I
you
have
guys
some
will
sort of
know.
access something. What it is.
You have hall pass, entry to all buildings with wave of a badge.
Oh yeah.
If
Oh,
you
and
have
you
it-
use that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Yep, you sure did. To get
Well,
past that cop.
The platform's not really a building, but
It worked. Yeah,
It was.
worked.
It
Okay.
was
Same thing.
That's
an
why I let
entry
you in
that
because
was
you have that.
denied.
Oh, gotcha,
sort of-
gotcha, okay.
You have that feature.
Otherwise.
That's if you have a badge
Gotcha.
on you. If you lose it, that.
no.
Don't lose it.
You also have body armor, which you currently are not wearing.
No,
Um,
course
and
not.
sidearm.
Which currently has no bullets.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Still gotta write a report. Appreciate it.
I'm a little upset no one's playing a 9 to 5.
Mhm.
Just your average Joe.
Yeah, one of their things is caffeinated with which movement speed increased by 10. Which I'm going to change because we're not gonna really use
I feel like the
movement speed in
students
combat.
should have that.
We're not really gonna
the
use movement
caffeinated.
speed in combat,
that's
so
fair.
that caffeinated is gonna turn to a +5 to initiative
Oh
in
shit!
combat.
Holy fuck!
Uh,
Damn.
the
I love the happy hour one.
the way I'm gonna run combat in this is it's going to be like Final Fantasy turn-based. So it doesn't matter where you are located.
Us versus them.
Yeah, it's you versus them, sort of thing. It doesn't really matter where you're located, and depending on who's in front of others will give you bonuses and debuffs and stuff like that. So I'll just need, if we run combat, I'll just need to know, order of operations where you guys are gonna stand, and then we'll roll initiative, so you guys will actually fight, and they'll attack and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it won't really matter where you're standing. We'll just
Sure
theater
hope.
of the mind, give flair to your stuff, but movement won't really be a
So-
thing.
Pepper spray against guns. How's that gonna work?
Just sprayed in the
That, like,
nozzle.
Rock, paper,
Against
scissors.
guns? No, you're against it would be against a person. So pepper spray gives the blinded condition.
Yeah, it's like
For
a
10.
cone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
But
cone.
is it
yeah.
like a kill shot if someone has a gun, kind of thing?
Depends on where they get hit.
Gun doesn't always kill in one shot.
It can, or it can grievously wound, so you can't do anything.
So a gun is a D12 dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to find
So-
out on the fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to find out when Jordan's like,
If Elena dies, I'm gonna become a
Ooh.
construction worker. I swear. or a 9 to
Hey,
5.
what's
I don't
going
give a
on
fuck.
in here?
yeah.
What the fuck, man? Why are y'all shooting shit? We gotta survive.
All right, y'all. As much as I want to stay and talk, I gotta
Yeah,
go.
I gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Night,
Good night, y'all.
y'all.
Bye.
Yeah.
Everyone.